Alright, hello guys and gals, and welcome back to the surgery. I am your current lead physician, Dr. John Wolfenstein, and it is my pleasure to be back. I do apologize for the long hiatus, but of course, you know, everybody needs some time to recharge their batteries. And I promise you, I am not a cyborg.
We haven't forgot our non-binary pals. We still have our non-binary pals, too. You can't forget them. Fuck
Oh
them.
yes, guys, gals, and those in between.
Hey, bitches and bros and non-binary
Hoes.
hoes.
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? I'll just do it even better. What's up, Chooms?
I haven't played it yet.
All encompassing.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody can be a Choom.
Yeah. Or
And
Chumba.
so, yep, a Choom, a Choomba, Choomers, Chummers if you play that particular RPG.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna
So,
It doesn't apply here.
Matata.
what a wonderful phrase.
But,
It means
no worries for
the rest of your day.
guys, we're not playing Starlight Valley here. We gotta save that for when I do the Disney Starlight Valley game. Shut up. But,
It means Cali.
sorry for the delay.
And left.
Oh,
Well,
The
we know
music
how your
boarded
singing
her
is viewed there, Mr. Whitehill.
Say what?
Oof.
But without further ado, let us go ahead and jump right into it. Sorry for the late start, but you know, circumstances being what they are. But when last we left off, our brave heroes being Meredith, Azorlin, Altera, May, and of course Teardor, had finished freeing the quarry from the threat of giant worms! Children of worms, to be exact.
Children of Worm, yes.
And having freed Mole Jesus and the lovely town slave speaker, having seen it, he passed away in the night.
Fuck.
Yep. Accidental manslaughter.
I mean, that's no.
And of course,
the fucking mongoose was purely wanted. Just not the armadillo. I like the dude.
having seen Mole Jesus himself, he was able to pass on.
I'm sorry. that makes me laugh. Mole Jesus.
Yeah, the mongoose was completely premeditated.
yep.
Mollylujah.
It's only
Or
premeditated
is
if
it
you
the
can prove
great
it.
holy moly?
God damn it.
I mean,
That was good!
That's why I said God damn it.
the bearded bard already did a whole thing on how
Religious
On,
party names.
religious party names and the religious party it would be, and of course, there's Holy Moly. But unfortunately, with Remy, the town speaker, in fact, I'm actually going to update that in my setting notes.
No, don't make it permanent. Bring it back to life, please.
Unfortunately, this isn't Ryutama.
Who is also the slave speaker now. Tara presented you all with some rewards and some fine options. And of course, you all were able to begin your next day's travel.
Also, think that the weasel's dead.
Update, the weasel's dead. No one can find the weasel.
Oh, that's right. Hold on.
There was Mole Jesus. Like everyone saw Mole Jesus. They sealed the hole, made it a little holy site.
And no one will ever know what happened.
This is true. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. But it
Over
only takes one
2,500.
bite to get to the center of a weasel.
Apparently, one bite.
I mean, for Mole Jesus, certainly.
I mean, it wasn't Mole Jesus. It was the other thing. I don't even know what it was.
Oh yeah, the children of Worm.
No. It was the other thing that screeched and stunned me. I don't.
Yeah.
It was never referred to what it was.
All we know
We
is it
don't
got
know
8
that.
too.
Yeah, it just got ate by the mole.
Yeah, it just got 8. Yeah.
So now that the day has risen, you guys are able to continue on your path, having received some note and some word that apparently some things are not what they seem. At least some of you have gained that information. You guys now have the next port of call, which is quite literally the pathway leading to the islet, to the port of Ferry. Ferry. Ferry.
Wasn't there? Did we hear something about another adventuring party get like wiped out?
You heard about another adventuring party that seemed to be having some problems.
Oh
And
yeah,
that they faced some pretty things in the Nest Protector's range.
So south,
Which is
Hold on.
this
southwest.
mountain range here.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Also,
So where are we headed?
You're headed up that way.
We're heading in northwest.
We made the short trip back to Quarry to help out a bit, open up a path through the small timbers. Well, create a path at least. And then we had to make our way back.
Because we just... What did we just do last time? With the mole Jesus.
We killed a
Yeah.
big-ass worm.
So, speaking of paths, how's the path looking after we got some of that logging done and everything? I mean, it's been a few days.
Yep, and you haven't been over there.
Yeah, we're still in the town.
Yeah, I was like, wait, aren't we still in Quarry?
We were just told that the armadillo died, and I was heartbroken.
Yeah, that was 10 times as sad. I am assuming though, if we, I don't remember if we did this or not. I'm a little bit foggy here. If we gave our companion friend a certain axe and just told him to go to town.
You did.
Okay, cool.
You also freed him. He is no longer a slave.
Yep.
That's right, I need to remove Hugh from my inventory. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, that's right.
You gave the axe to who?
To the beaver.
The beaver
Actually,
that we
technically,
freed.
he's a woodchuck.
So, remember after we killed the croc, we took one of the slaves as our payment?
No,
Oh, I
you were
wasn't there.
given one of the slaves as your payment.
And we freed him as...
Yep.
Because we're not terrible people.
Well,
Are we?
we're terrible
Are we?
people. We were just less terrible then.
Well, I just-
We're just not slavers. Don't get me wrong. We still suck. We just aren't enslaving people.
I think we've leaned actually towards the good end of the spectrum, to be honest. We've been mostly good.
I mean, I full-on murdered a dude.
You know,
We've murdered more than one dude. It's fine.
some dudes have it coming.
Mm-hmm.
It was self-defense. That fireball was totally necessary. What are you talking about?
Is it really murder if it's morally justified?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You got a point. It's still murder.
Yes. Yes, it
It
is.
is still murder.
What if nobody cares?
it's justifiable homicide, but still a homicide.
I mean, mongoose side, but yeah.
asking the real D&D questions.
He's not even a mongoose. He's a
If
weasel.
someone dies and no one cares, does it matter? It's like the tree in the
I'm
forest.
calling
That's
him a
very true in
mongoose
the
as a form of
forest.
disrespect.
Why are you disrespecting mongoose?
I'm just getting his species wrong. Okay, fucking hell.
Anyway, so
So you're species
you guys choose to set off on your new path that you've cut through the woods.
Specifically against
Yeah.
Dookie Escali. And yes.
All right.
Yes.
So as you head off, you guys trailed away at this juncture here. As you head back down that trail, you notice that there is a wooden walkway being built right as you're passing. And you can see that about 4 or 5 woodchucks led by a beaver are actually in the process of just slamming it down and putting it together, even right now, and they're just dunk, 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 hammering away. It's big enough for a cart to fully fit all the way through. You also notice the railings are like 6 feet high on either side,
So so when he falls off.
and have spikes on the outside.
So when he falls off.
And have spikes on the other side, because, security.
From the worms.
Well, this is coming along lovely.
This is fast work, indeed.
Oh, hi, it's the
Efficient, aren't they?
Savius! And the beaver waves, and all the woodchucks stop what they're doing,
Mr.
and then
Beaver?
wave. No, it's not Mr. Beaver. It's just a beaver.
Oh, okay.
We did save a couple places now, actually.
Yep, the logging
Yeah.
camp.
Right, everyone. Yes. Altera, you won't mind if I distribute a little bit of the bounty that was so graciously offered to us by Mole Jesus.
Oh yes, it is time to distribute the bounty, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But I will, if you won't mind, I will offer some of it to our dear workers here, as a sign of goodwill.
Of course. I mean, I already took my haul, as she pulls out 3 sticks of
The
dynamite, and then just right back down asleep.
Yeah. You have been doing wonderful work, gentlemen. And here is a treat for you, as I give them all some food that I took from Duke's place.
Oh, nice.
They take the food. Pretty much anything that's not a meat product, they'll take. Any meat products, they kind of leave. You then watch as they all walk over with the little extra food to a stack of logs that are about a foot long, and they set it on top of them.
That's wonderful.
And you notice that there's one of the woodchucks who's just standing there, watching, guarding these. Let's see, there's about 6 woodchucks in the beaver, so he's watching.
He's
these
meerkatting
8
this fucking thing.
Yeah, these 8 little logs with this 8 little bits of food on them. And the beaver goes, "Ah, pleasure. Thanks you kindly." It's at this point that you notice that this beaver is missing most of his tail. It looks like it's been cut off in the most jagged and messy fashion. And he's just kind of, standing there.
I just remembered that I looked at my inventory. I am very volatile. I have 10 sticks of dynamite on me.
Yeah, you better hope you don't take fall damage.
Or fire.
That too. Well, sadly in D&D 5e, it doesn't ignite anything being worn or carried, so...
Okay.
Because 5e's stupid.
Unless you cast immolation. Oh, speaking of that, I found the burning condition video I should send you.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yes.
gonna be a thing.
Well, at least I have levitate and fly. Anyway.
I love the idea that you're just carrying
I've heard-
bags and bags of oil in your hands.
I got to hear a theory the other night that I actually really enjoyed, that sorcerers, because of the way their magic is, should have their constitution as their casting.
Yes!
You saw that video?
Yes,
Yep,
that video was great, and I'm like, you know what, that makes a ton of sense, and I'm all down for it.
I've already argued that, con should be more of a thing in the game anyway, but...
But anyway,
everything.
moving on.
Anyway.
But
So-
the beaver looks... Well, thank you, saviors. It's a right pleasure. And, Beaver be with you. And all the woodchucks, Beaver be with you.
And with you, gentlemen.
I'm gonna stop and check my tunneler egg real quick just to see how it's doing.
It is not moving.
I mean, don't you have to incubate the fucker?
Worm eggs, not usually. It's more so I just want to check to make sure it's not gonna burst open and try to eat my back before I can tame it.
Yes, so Otara, do keep an eye on it, and whenever you feel like it's, about to go, call me.
Well, when I feel like it's about to go, I'm going to keep a hold on it. And if it tries to eat me, I'm going to fly high up into the air.
Darling, it's just like, I can try and befriend it. I literally can cast a spell that befriends animals.
But it's my worm, and if I can't have it, it becomes worm food.
Oh, I know. I can also try. I can also try and say, be friends with the owl, and leave it at that.
Okay. If it misbehaves, it will become a smear, though.
Friendship first, murder second. That's how we operate.
That's why I like animals. They'll just try to eat you. Most people will try to be your friend first.
Most.
Just like, yeah.
Oh, that's in the same vein as there's so many feelings. Be either hungry or dead.
Oh, well, darlings. We have to go to what? Do we have a map, by the way? Like, what?
Yeah, you have a map.
Okay. So we have to go fucking peers over the Minotaur's shoulder. Ferry? Is that it?
Oh, you gotta go to ferry? Yeah. You can follow the bridge, or, well, the Yellow Plank Road as we're calling it. And, you then take the dusty trail out of the, northern end of the logging camp.
The Yellow Plank Road?
Yes.
You
Are the planks
motherfucker.
actually yellow?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they are. That's right.
And
Are
they're
they
brightly
yellow,
painted.
or is the wood yellow? Oh, they wasted paint on this?
No.
No,
Yes.
they did not.
May, the old cat has a question.
Yeah?
Yes, if we are going along this yellow brick road, perhaps, or this yellow plank road, I'm sorry, they just make them into such nice little pieces. Perhaps you could sing a song about it on our way there.
Meredith gets an inspiration.
Just looking.
Always have inspiration.
I May, mostly no facial features, but they look amazed, proud. You don't know?
The old cat looks quite full of himself.
The cat had a good idea. Well, I guess it's true.
For once.
Even something with no brain can be smart on occasion.
The cat gives a growl, and Meredith says, he has nothing but good ideas. He merely does not share them with people who are inferior.
So why does he share them with you?
Well,
Ooh, point to
kinda
terror.
doesn't.
Shots fired. Sorry.
And Meredith does the little down-eyed. He usually doesn't. He just rolls his eyes.
At that, Altera will come over, and Altera is going to hug and go, "It's okay. We can be inferior together."
Alright, darling, let's stop the roast competition.
I love that Teardush is like, I'm walking.
Yeah, follow the cow.
Wow.
Sorlin just
Hold up, I
And
thought
I-
we weren't supposed to have
and I
beef
s-
with each other.
And I say this with all the love in the world, Tyranno. I'm just joshing you. Well, darlings, let's go.
Who's last?
Not
Oh.
me.
Meredith take up the rear, sure.
Roll a perception check.
Usual thing,
Okay.
and just kind of like hovering above the group and looking around as we go.
Do keep an eye out, Meredith. Guidance.
Sure,
Okay,
I'll allow
let me
it.
click that.
Dude, I can guidance from 60 feet away. It's something I can do.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do the inspiration. I'll just go ahead and burn that on that. So here we go. And
Oh, well, if you're using the inspiration, you just succeed in this.
oh
So, as you walk past,
yeah,
the woodchucks and the beaver get back to work. The thing you notice is that as they're laying down planks, they have their little hammers, and you watch as the little hammers actually smack into the wood, and it fuses together. They're not actually nailing anything in. It's literally just infusing together and creating one solid sheet of wood. In fact, as you continue on down, you notice that there are no breaks where two pieces of wood were fused together. It just looks like one solid piece of construction.
Yeah, it
my
just
gosh.
weld. Great.
That is
Wood welding.
That is amazing. So it doesn't matter that you have to cut twice or measure twice.
Let's measure.
When you
Zorlin has like a minor existential crisis at this comment.
when you try to fit one piece in a particular area, you need a specific piece.
Let it go, Zara. Let it go. Let it go.
I mean, most
just-
species I've met will stretch to accommodate.
Oh, Tara.
Oh, Lord.
But you watch as the beaver like picks up two twigs and then like presses them together, and then after a couple of seconds they become one piece.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he shoves them into his ears to,
Nope.
stop listening to this.
This heathenry.
No, he just like you watch as it magic, like there's a little bit of magic and it glows, and then he like holds it up and it's now where once there were two distinct twigs, there is now one twig that branches off into two parts. And then he just bye and waves it and then turns and goes back to work.
Goodbye. Then I just believe that this is Tyrador just being full of our bullshit. I won't blame him.
Tyrador,
Yeah.
you notice that the wood is not painted, nor is the wood naturally yellow. You can actually tell that this is like oak and evergreen, but it is yellow in color.
Mm-hmm.
Unnaturally
Okay.
yellow in color.
Ew.
It's like lemon yellow.
Yeah.
Ew. I'm gonna walk off the path.
Citrus pines.
I would need a acrobatics check to fit through the bars that are the railing.
Is
And
No, I
Past
mean
the
I just
spikes.
walk off the side of the path.
Oh, okay.
Can't I just do that?
Yeah, so you... Sorry, I already assumed you were walking on the bridge. So you go around, go back around, and then just walk along the side of it. Easy done.
Oh, right. By the way, darlings, before I forget, I'm just going to distribute the rest of the food that I have on me.
What does everyone
I
add
don't-
to their inventory?
You didn't give me a specified amount, so yeah.
Oh, technically you have enough for everybody to get 3 more days worth of rations. You distributed it
All
all.
right. So, give that to everybody.
Sure thing.
And I'm gonna keep hold of these for now. As I just show a bag and put it back. Oh, and Zorlin, I have a gift for you, my dear.
Huh?
I pull up a scroll case.
Ah. Let's see. What's inside? Do you know?
Hell no.
Where did you find this scroll case in Duke's stuff?
Yep.
Aha. That is correct.
This is all the shit I stole.
I'm still just happy that I have the tongue lashing.
Let me.
I just remembered I have raptor teeth and raptor feathers.
Mr. DM, I'm just liquidating my stolen assets.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. I'm looking for. There we go. Nothing wrong with liquidating the stolen assets. Oh yes, the scroll.
I also had a metal leaf.
You did.
Yeah, and whenever you're done with the scroll, please give a look on this to see if it's special. I also hand you the metal leaf.
Alright, the metal leaf.
Yeah.
Question. Do I have to be sitting still to cast a ritual?
Yes, mainly.
Technically. Unless you cast it as a spell. Or, well, cast it without using the ritual.
If you if we were actually in like a caravan or something that was like carrying you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't have I have identify and detect magic. I just can't cast them without casting a ritual.
No.
Oh, you don't have them prepared? Yeah.
No, I don't have them prepared, but I do have them as rituals.
I mean, we can wait 10 minutes.
Casting it as a ritual takes an hour.
It's 10 minutes onto the normal casting cost. Casting
An
time.
hour.
No, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Do you want to wait 10 minutes?
Sure.
By me.
Certainly can.
I cast identify on the metal leaf pendant.
Alright, the metal leaf pendant. Let me grab my.
Oh, he's grabbing stuff.
I phrasing. And it is actually as you're holding this metal leaf, you actually realize that you can kind of curl it, and it curls fairly easily until it looks to be the size of a ring.
Well, hell yeah.
The ring itself is a ring of plant speech. While wearing this ring, you can speak with plants and plant creatures within 30 feet of you, as though you share common language. Non-sentient plants within 30 feet of you gain sentience and can communicate with you telepathically. And you can question them about events that they have witnessed within the last day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, and other things that have occurred nearby from the plant's limited perspective.
It's a speak with plants ring?
Yep, ring of plant speech.
I inform May of what this is.
If you don't mind, I am quite frivolous with my speech. And
By all means, hands it to him.
Just put it on the pinky.
And you can adjust it to fit your finger.
You have a ring that makes the things around you sentient.
Well, plants,
You're getting
yes.
married?
Oh no, I'm too young for that.
Oh. Well, don't tell Azoralyn. She just gave you the ring.
I'm pushing
That's
2 years
out
old,
loud.
darling. I'm too young.
Oh.
That
My
would be an
condolences.
explosive wedding night, though.
Well, she'd be disappointed.
Most guys do burst too early.
Oh, darling, I have nothing down there.
And
Zorlin's gonna
demonetized.
What's in the scroll?
You can also identify it.
So the scroll itself.
Is there a scroll in the scroll case? Because it was a scroll
Yes,
case.
there is a scroll case.
I did check before taking it. I just didn't take a scroll case to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Inside there is a inside the case is a bit of rolled up parchment. Also, there is a ring with a bird crest on it.
All right. Can I check what's on the parchment first?
Yes. The parchment reads
Is it like a scroll of some kind, or is it like a letter?
it's more of a letter.
What language is it in?
Bird folk.
Like Aryan?
No, bird folk.
Give it to the owl.
I was asking because I have quite a list of languages.
You do, but bird folk is not among them. don't
Yes. Sarah might be able to read this. Complete chicken scratch.
Fun point of
Well,
fact,
that's some pretty
Azorlin,
bad
it
stuff.
actually does legitimately look like a bird has like pecked or scratched in these symbols.
I'm proud of my jokes. Anyway.
I am proud of my. Sorry.
I'm going to land on Azorlin's shoulder.
Ugh.
She collapses.
I was gonna say, yeah, she poof,
I
Cannot
think
support your
slowly,
weight.
so it's just like slowly laying down Azorlin.
You're slow. Oh, you're
I'll be like-
nesting. God. let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Just slowly dies. Slowly gets like pushed to the ground.
Just let it happen. Shh.
And then steps off and holds out hand for letter.
Hands you the letter. I'm gonna while she's reading that, I'm gonna cast Identify on this other ring.
I enjoy being a nuisance, if none of you could tell.
Oh,
We
I
know
love
this.
So, Altera, the ring reads.
The
The
scroll.
ring reads. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. The scroll reads. You have done your work well, Weasel. Yet we do not have the means to give you more than this. Take it and consider yourself lucky. More will come soon.
So you're saying I was completely justified in murdering the bastard. Got it.
I will relay that to the rest of the group as well.
Well, isn't that ominous?
The ring itself is a ring of featherfall.
You know, I don't believe we should go to the people who fly.
Why are you looking at me?
Indeed, it should either go to you, me, or Zorlin. I have
mean,
my own means of levitating in flight, a couple of times a day.
If we're thinking about it
Circus
tactfully,
a few times a day.
if we give the snake to Tyrador, the ring to Tyrador, he could always climb up to a higher position, jump, hover, and throw from on high.
That is true. Or just drop him from the cat.
Practical bull.
Tactical bull.
The cat looks quite pleased with the idea of picking any one of you up and dropping you.
And no repercussions, so no splat for you, cat.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
happy about this.
So, Tyrador, are you for this, against this? Please, indulge us.
I don't like the idea of me being splatted, but
But yeah,
Well,
that's why the
we
ring
would
goes to
give
you.
the ring.
If it doesn't work, well,
We lose the ball. I'm kidding.
You're dirty.
You do know that this ring can only be used once a day and has to be charged on the dawn.
One charge of...
On the dot?
Dawn.
On the dawn.
Oh, on the dawn. I was about to say, that's a really risky item if it has to be charged right then and there. You're also fucked.
So, Theodore,
Do you want the item?
do you want it?
Sure.
I take the ring. I get on one knee. And as Theodore just, possibly turns away and fuck you, I just slip it into his finger.
What you talking about? Just grab.
Yeah, just grab.
I am now confused about third parties' relationships.
I'm
Good.
not.
That was the
Look-
Good.
Looks at May,
Good, that was
looks
the
at
point.
Azorlan, looks at May, looks at Tyrador, looks at Tyrador, looks at Azorlan.
I'm polyzoologist.
Take an inspiration for that. It always does.
Yo, I play the bard. This is my inhibitors have been completely broken, man.
Sounds about right.
Joke limiters have been completely broken.
Okay, so you said this ring was different than normal rings of Featherfall?
Yes. It just gets
One charge.
It just has one charge per day.
Lesser ring of Featherfall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, technically it's Ring of Lesser Featherfall, but
Yeah, but anyway.
so
Potato.
Let us continue on our way, shall
Potato,
we?
tomato.
Ching chong tomato.
Okay. One thing is that as you guys are passing along the bridge, or along the yellow plank road, you find that you're actually moving at a steadier clip. For some reason, it seems that possibly you're moving faster, or maybe just it seems easier now that there's no foliage in the way.
Sorry to interrupt, but I forgot to do this, so let's do this now. Okay. Continue.
As you continue on, it only takes you till about mid-afternoon to reach the logging camp.
Oh, because there's an actual path now. It's been bushwhacked.
That and magic plank bridge is magic plank bridge.
Yeah.
There.
Better roads than in Portugal. Fucking hell.
Well, I mean, that's not too hard.
Is she right?
I know I'm right. But anyway, so you guys arrive at the logging camp, and you see that work has continued as normal. The giant buzzsaw is still going. Everybody just kind of, everybody that sees you waves at you. You see that the tavern is still in business even at this hour. As not everyone works, in the day shift. Some people get morning, night shifts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to work 24 hours.
Nope. But there is another path. There is now one of three paths, and the other one leads outside of town to the north.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a constabulary like there was the one at the quarry here?
No. There is
No?
one guard, and he is kind of like the sheriff in the other one. But there.
So it's like a hawk raptor kind of bird?
Let me double check. I think he was. He was an old. I think he was an old falcon. If I remember correctly.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry, I have to ask every time we go because I am trying to begin the proletariat rising.
There.
Old Falcon that he's just wandering around. Does he have the same helmet as the...
No, he's not wandering around at all. The last time you saw him, he was asleep in the tavern.
Oh, he was asleep. Oh, that's the guy that had the amulet with the ear. Got it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And you do notice that the sheriff and the two constabulary guards he had with him had similar amulets.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Since we saw that asshole's face.
We didn't interact with this Falcon much, did we?
You didn't interact with him at all because he was asleep.
Yeah, because he was asleep.
Because he was asleep the whole time.
The whole damn time.
Oh.
This is how it appears to be.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say it was recharges on dawn or
At dawn.
At dawn.
At
At
dawn?
dawn.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, so we're just passing through, right? We don't need to get anything else ahead. I love talking to the dead, you know, it's great. The spirits hear me.
I'm trying to think. So,
Oh no.
I know
Are they really
Bartlesby.
talking
I
to you, buddy?
I know Bartlesby. I just completely ignore you and just tap something that you don't even see.
He hasn't consumed like any mushrooms off the forest path, has he?
Darling,
Oh,
I
no,
have
that's
no
what
mouth.
he doesn't.
I cannot consume anything. And you've
Well, I
seen
cannot
that I can
scream.
summon. No, I can scream.
I know you
I
can.
just- I can scream. I just have to turn the color up.
That's crazy.
No, literally. As I raise my voice, and you see that the bluish light that emanates from you becomes, brighter.
Yeah, just. I know. Still fascinating.
But Otera, Meredith, Tito, we don't need to get anything here.
Out of character question for our DM.
Mm-hmm.
Have we been able to use money anywhere on this island yet? No, right?
Not really. No
That's
one's
what I
asked you for any.
Yeah,
All been
Everything that
mostly
we've had,
trades, yeah.
it's been mostly trade, yeah.
Yeah, the little bit of money that's been exchanged has mostly just been as tips and such.
Mm-hmm.
Me just trading gold bars.
But I mean,
Alright, Flex.
yeah, mostly all the trade that you've done has been just that trade, and whatever if you have had to spend coin, or have given away coin, people take it.
Okay, yeah, that's.
They take it because of who's shiny, but
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah,
You're
we have
welcome
no
to
idea.
ask anyone if you can use your currency here. You are strangers in another land with sentient, sapient, intelligent creatures. Asking people for things or about things is always an option.
do I see a motherfucker on break?
You see a couple motherfuckers on break.
I approach.
Roll a d4.
Two.
You approach a platypus.
What?
A platypus.
Alright.
Good afternoon, as I tip my hat.
Howdy.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you on your break from work, but we are strangers here from a strange land.
You don't
How
say.
does currency work here?
She kind of tilts her head. Well, most slaves, unless they own a shop, don't own coin.
So it's mostly trading goods and all that, right?
Well, no. If you're a slave and you don't own a shop, then you're allocated certain number of resources every day.
Okay. Understood. But coin is still utilized in transactions, correct?
Of course.
All right, thank you. You're a dear.
And
Have a good
she
day,
she
and-
tilts her head. No, I'm a platypus. I'm not a servant.
DEAR, darling.
Oh, you could have just said darling. She says as she shakes her head.
No, not used to the all anthropomorphic animal thing. Apologies. You're a darling. Have a good day at work. And I just, you know, I don't know, whatever you're about to do next, good luck to you. And I just give her a guidance because she was nice.
She smiles and she picks up a chunk of wood, and you watch as she like begins to draw her little like webbed fingers along it, and it begins to shape and take on characteristics.
Fascinating.
All right, so currency is a go here.
Not that we've needed it.
Not that we needed it, yes, but we can use it. Now we know.
Tara, you've known this the whole time?
Yeah.
You dick of a bird.
No one asked Tara. You
Yeah,
approached
we
some
did.
random fucker on the side of the road who's just sitting there enjoying her break and asked her, completely forgetting, oh hey, bird person who's
She's in
a
here.
member of this fucking civilization.
That was awkward.
Oh no, it was completely fine. I just think of you. I just think of you as from home because I'm with you every day. I forget.
It's okay. I want to run away from my home sometimes too.
It is so cute. You guys are, how do you say, homies?
Homies in chaos. Yes.
I'm gonna watch them.
Two
Just fucking fucks off.
I love Tyrador. I just walk away.
He's the Vax of this party.
Kinda. And I'm down with it. But there is a path to the north, which you did see on your other the last time you were here. However, you notice that instead of wooden paving, it's like actual like cobblestone pavement.
Yeah. Right. You're still leading the way, Theodore.
Well,
I follow Theodore off into the midday sun.
It's,
I am going to tie the reins of my axe beak to Azorlin's tail, and I'm going to take a nap on my axe beak.
Roll sleight of hand at disadvantage to have Azorlin not notice.
Can I assist by distracting Azorlin with conversation?
What conversation?
I was just talking about magic in general.
That
And I-
do it.
Yep. All right. So yeah, go ahead. It's a straight roll.
Normal roll. 19!
I don't think your passive perception is a 19, Azorlin, is it?
No.
Okay.
As one once said, we are homies.
So you guys travel up until about sunset, give or take, and then you reach the mouth of a cave, and the cave reads, "Warning: monsters inside.
Danger of death.
Road not finished, but path available. Ring bell for guard."
Bung.
There's no bell.
Oh. Unbung.
Actually, well, I see no bell, but
I take out my lute
I've
and play.
seen you
and play
make some sound effects before with
I
your.
minor illusion. That bell sound loud AF.
Hold your horses, Sonny! As you watch a gopher in a yellow coconut emerge from the tunnel. On his belt is woven branches and twigs, and a hammer, a chisel, and a small little shovel. But it doesn't look like he really needs these things as he comes out. Hey, we didn't put a bell for a reason. What do you want?
Well, there was written that there was a bell. I just corrected the problem.
The old cat is rolling their eyes that this is the guard. Just curious.
So,
Getting strong Animal Crossing vibes here.
So, Mr.
Gopher! Gopher's my
Mr.
name!
Gopher. Mr. Gopher. Of course it is. Just inside, of course it is. The inside monologue of all the spirits and mages, of course it fucking is. For a split second, everyone except the Gopher sees the ghost of Sir Bartlesby just roll his fucking eyes as well.
What do you want? Be quick with it now! I got work to be doing!
Yes, we wanted to cross this tunnel, to possibly reach the town of Ferry. Or the port of Ferry, I don't know, not from here. How dangerous is the danger?
He kind of is squinting up at you and he's like, I can't see anything in this damn light. Come inside! And he turns and walks into the cave.
If I don't return, the Gopher got me.
As soon as you will have a pleasurable time.
Wow. As soon as you enter the shade, the Gopher, oh, you're one of them the new guys. The interlopers. Yeah, I remember the warning now. Yeah, your party came through here not too long ago, and some of them died, eaten by a bulwark.
A what now?
A bulwark.
What's that?
Give me a damn second, Sonny. Always rushing the old Gopher. And he walks over to the cave wall, and you watch as he runs a hand across it. And as he does, a pictograph of the creature appears.
Wonderful.
This thing! The creature itself is it's quadrupedal. It has 3 massive clawed talons. And it looks very similar to a boulette, except for the fact that where its armor should be smooth, it's spiked.
Oh, wonderful.
Also, it has, on either side of its mouth, it has mandibles, as well as a mouth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, quadruple mouth. Great. Hated so far. You said some of them died.
Oh, yeah. It ate 3 of them in one go.
How many of them were there?
Oh, party is 7.
7? The rest crossed, or just they lost?
Oh, no, they drove the creature away. The bulwarks don't like certain noises and sounds, and so they put up these chimes. And he reaches up with a wooden, or not a wooden, a rod made of stone that he apparates. You didn't see him have it, and he just rattles this string of charms along the roof.
So I just wind chimes.
They're not wind chimes necessarily, but they also you can't hear them ring. I can't. You can't. You cannot. He is physically wincing as they ring, but you can't hear them.
Mr. Gopher, could you describe this sound?
It sounds like a beaver slapping his tail on water, and then dragging nails across stone. It's downright horrible. I hate it.
I minor illusion it.
Yeah, that!
To the best of my ability.
like it. Stop it.
So did I hear it?
Yeah. It is horrible.
And they hung these chimes, and so they just crossed the entire rest of the way while driving it off.
No, they had the chimes. They said they were given supplies by their boss to kind of help the way easier. And these chimes were apparently supposed to be magic of some kind, ward off other critters. But it works well on the bulwarks.
Oh, so there's multiple.
Oh yeah, bulwarks live wherever there's mountains. If you go digging, you're gonna find one.
Okay, thank you. You are very helpful.
Well, we were told that to expect visitors and strangers and that they would, not be assholes. So, congratulations.
Okay, great. Everyone, the ghost forgot me, as I walk out.
Azerlin, so are we heading through the path, or are we waiting for dawn?
So, first of all, minor allusion to picture of the thing. This thing got 3 of the other dudes.
Charming.
Yeah, I hate it.
I can see why.
Also, it doesn't like specific sounds that, as I point to the wind chimes up there, I can recreate. When he rang them, I couldn't hear him. He described it to me, and I tried to recreate it. I don't
So you
think
might be
that
able
would
to
be an
ward it
option.
off.
Wouldn't count on it.
Could Meredith, with these chimes, could she roll a smith's tools to try to replicate these chimes?
Ooh, let's roll Smith's Tools querying. I'll call that wisdom.
Wisdom. All right, let's pull that up.
Because you're not interpreting a blueprint, which is pretty cut and dry. You're interpreting the actual object.
I'm gonna say a no, probably.
So you have the basic idea of how to make wind chimes. It's not too hard. You're just not sure of how they're not producing any sound that you can hear.
Yeah.
What are they made of? Metal?
Yeah, metal.
Okay.
Look to be like aluminum or tin or some pretty cheap metal, but metal nonetheless.
Yes, Mr. Gopher also said the chimes that the other party used were probably magical in nature, so that's fun.
All right.
And there was 7. 3 of them died to one of these things.
The old cat says he is worth 7.
Let's hope so.
It is past sunset. Right
It is
about now,
at
right?
sunset.
At sunset. So I will say, it is wiser to do a journey well rested. Not that I know anything about that shit.
Very.
You're not sleeping on the doorstep, sonnies! Get in here!
Well, we appreciate your The old cat just shakes Meredith off and just lies down where he is. He's like, nah, I ain't going anywhere near this guy.
One thing that you need to learn, Mr. Gopher, you don't tell the cat what to do.
If you want to get eaten by bullywarks, that's your business!
The cat
I'm gonna
rolls
follow
their eyes because they. How many things have tried to eat the cat now? We're up to
A lot.
2. So it's just okay, one more.
I'm gonna follow the
can't-
gopher.
Yeah,
Alright,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
I'm also going in. So, but by the way, Meredith, I'm counting, big ass crocodiles, velociraptors, worms. Yeah, that's pretty much
3.
it.
The old cat says you forgot one. There's been a lot of bad puns. And they've been devouring his sanity ever since.
We were talking about physically devour you, but yes, you got a point.
The cat is so sick of this shit.
Hurry up!
Yeah, we're in, motherfucker.
We're following.
And
Could you all stop yelling? It's so hard to take a nap with the noise.
Oh,
I'll take this, and I untie the fucking reins from the sword
I
tail
look
and pull.
behind, like, what the fuck?
And I
Theodore.
pull the axe pick.
Yeah.
well, how much do you weigh again?
Yes.
Good question. A lot.
Good question. A lot. I love it. Thank you, Theodore.
I don't believe my total weight at all. I don't. It sounds impossible.
What is it?
It says I'm only 232. I'm gonna pump that up by 200 pounds.
Well, so that's just
what is
your items.
What is your body? What is
Yeah,
your
that's
body?
your carry weight. So what's your... What does it say for Minotaurs?
Sadly, Mordenkainen's monster book is as
Look online.
vague as everything else now.
Check the old one, maybe.
So
on.
Minotaurs weigh an
300.
average of 300 pounds.
So you're pushing
like-
5.
I'm 525 pounds.
So as you're walking, you're creating subtle vibrations, and as you do, these chimes are going off. I need. Did Meredith and the old cat come along, or is...
So Meredith, the
Oh,
old cat, has decided,
actually-
nope.
Okay.
Actually, I'm more. I found my weight that I put for my character. I'm at 400, so it's 625 pounds.
Got it.
Jesus.
Um.
I
Well,
I
it's
weigh
not
a
like
lot,
it's all
too.
fat.
but I don't step. That's true.
Am I gonna have to levitate Tyrador and someone's gonna have to pull him?
No.
Somebody tell
Very
me.
impressed with you.
Tyrador, as you're moving and you're creating the vibrations in this tunnel are causing the chimes to ring, and it is a unpleasant sound. Like, it is painful. And
Oh, he hears it?
oh yes.
It's not like I'm stomping the ground, am I?
No, but you're heavy, and you create vibration when you move. As someone who is 300 pounds, I can attest that you create vibration when you move.
I can just tiptoe very softly. It'll be a
My
normal person's
hoopsies
footsteps.
tiptoe.
I have hoops. I can tiptoe with my hoops.
It's tip hoof, by the way. And, no.
Also,
Quick
A
aside.
stealth check.
yeah, actually, yeah, fuck it, yeah. Can I roll stealth check? to
You
move
certainly can.
delicately?
Roll a stealth check to try and be stealthy and not set off the chimes.
To
Quick
move
as- quick as-
delicately.
Your best
Quick
bet is probably
aside.
just to crawl. Just
No.
try to wait.
Not 0, not 1.
Just,
Quick
Yep.
aside, I can't even levitate your fat ass.
I have a solution for this. Can I just act, completely fucking trip, trying to I move delicately, and then I just fucking twist my ankle on nothing and fall forward.
Boom!
the whole
Auterra.
battle.
Yep.
Your axe beak screeches as the chimes go off, and it starts to thrash around and try to get out of the tunnel. I need you to roll an animal handling check.
Sorry.
I'm holding the reins.
Yeah, it would be with disadvantage, but you're holding the reins, so it's a straight roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, your axe beak just is ripping and tearing and will not move, and is trying to get away.
How much does an axe beak weigh?
Not 400 pounds, or not 600 pounds.
It's less than 5?
Yeah.
I'll levitate the bitch and pull it.
As you levitate it, it can't struggle, so it just squawks indignantly and is clearly not having a good time.
Shush. So I just from the back just strum a few notes on my lute and levitate it.
As you pick yourself up, Tyrador, and continue down the hall,
I haven't mean for this, but yes. keep
the
going.
chime sounds diminish, and it's not quite as unbearable anymore. It's
Okay.
and eventually the axe beak calms down, but very clearly it hated all of that. But you guys are able to make your way through the tunnel, and meanwhile, as you're walking, Gopher just... Yeah, it was... We started building this tunnel after the last extermination. Most of us were survivors from the last one. They can't get into the earth. They can destroy the top surfaces, though. But the mountains were strong in here long before. But a lot of the tops of the mountains don't exist no more.
Question, is the gopher marked?
Hmm?
Is the gopher marked?
Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna get myself on this one. I can do this. Because I am specifically looking for a mark here.
Dude.
15.
He is indeed.
So he's a slave.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
They just like tactically nuked this island.
Pretty much.
Yes, they did.
All the way back to the fucking Jurassic Age. Not even the Stone Age, they went even further.
And yet those slabs survived.
Uh-huh.
They undid what killed the dinosaurs. That's why they exist.
But at any rate, Gopher just... Well, so when we dug ourselves out, we found that, the whole place was barren wastelands. And so we just stayed in the mountains. But, bulwarks are a real pain in the ass. And they're earth movers, so our magic is kind of useless. It's one of the reasons why we underground dwellers don't dig too deep. Otherwise, you'll get in bulwark territory, and then they get you.
Don't dig too deep and too greedily. You don't know what terrors may lurk in the deep besides bulwarks.
Oh no, we know exactly what terrors will lurk down there. The deep ones.
Oh?
You see?
Oh, they're an ancient species. Come from the ancient of days. No one really knows what they look like anymore.
Yes, I was just speaking to the non-experienced diggers around here.
Trogs are also a problem, but they mostly live on the mainland.
What?
Did he say
Trogs!
Balrogs?
What?
Trogs.
Oh,
Oh,
trogs.
Frogs. I heard Balrogs, and I was like,
Same.
I don't know. I heard something completely different, but my brain's been thinking of a worse.
Me and Eric were just, what the fuck?
No, this isn't the Rings of Power. Which, by the way, is actually a halfway decent show. I do recommend. If you're a Lord of the Rings buff.
Anyway, how long are we walking with Gopher?
You have no idea.
Mr. Gopher, where are we staying, by the way?
Not in here!
I'm just gonna keep following.
If you stayed in
just
here, we'd have to constantly ring them damn chimes. I don't want to do that.
Okay, very well. We'll follow until you tell us to stop.
That was the plan.
Yes, continue walking. You very small steps.
Well, look here, Sonny. Not all of us can be apparitions of ether.
I legitimately look surprised. He knows what I am.
And
So
he,
it looks over, looks between these two.
That's impressive.
as you continue on, for about probably an hour, maybe two, I don't know, telling time is almost impossible in here. Because you've lost sight of the other end of the tunnel. Like, there's no, not even light from that end. The only light in here is a glowing fungus that is stretching along the entirety of the pathway. It gives you about a little more light than a torch. But it's, like, constant. However, you reach a gaping hole that appears in one side, and you see just blood splatters all around it.
Hmm.
Oh, we're almost to the end there.
I'm assuming that is not fresh, is it?
No.
Hmm.
Who has a passive perception higher than 13?
I do.
I do. No, wait. No, sorry. Mine's exactly 13. Never mind.
That counts.
I have
Okay, cool.
15.
13 and a
Where it
half.
is.
Got it.
Oh, no, I don't.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I have it.
Azorlin and Meredith, you see a pair of strange-looking protrusions jutting out of one of the walls.
What do they look like?
They're black in color, and they're about 4 feet apart, and they're just protruding out of the wall about 100 feet from where the gaping hole was. Further along
4
down the
feet
path.
apart?
Yep, about 4 feet apart.
Hitting up our guard, so to speak. So, what are these?
You
Pointing.
see he's like leans forward and squints, and then he just reaches up and smashes into the chimes as hard as he can several times. You all feel the vibration as something massive moves away, and the protrusions also disappear.
I'm assuming there was bulwark mandibles.
That's a good assumption. They're ambush predators.
Oh, great.
Question.
That's fucking fantastic.
Answer.
Valid. If your bulwarks have thorned carapaces, that means something hunts them.
Yes.
Oh yes, everything that lives under the ground is prey for children of Mo.
We should have hit it. We should have hit the mole up.
The Great Digger is master of all under earth. It is by his will and his will alone that anything else continues to exist.
Brad?
Yes.
Did the mandibles look like similar to the small one I found?
No.
No? Okay, so not a baby bulwark. Got it.
Yes, bulwarks are
Had to ask.
bulwarks are abominations of the monster god. I forget his name.
Right.
But if you see anything else like that, just reach up and smack the chimes. Like I said, there's a reason we're not staying in here.
And there's like a constant line of chimes down the tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, at least that.
How long do we keep walking for?
So, as you guys continue walking, you arrive at the end of the tunnel, and you are greeted by the light of day.
Okay. We walked for like 2 hours, 3.
About 3 hours.
Right.
I mean, you think you walked for 3 hours.
A timepiece,
it's-
actually. How long have we
it's-
been walking?
Azorlin, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check as you look up at the sky.
No, I have a
Is it-
timepiece, like a.
Oh, you have a
clock.
yeah, you do.
Because I had that instead of torches because I have dark vision.
Yep. So as you look at your clockwork little timepiece, you've been walking probably 8 hours.
And we
So
didn't
it's
feel
not
it? Oh,
Nope.
God.
No, no
Oh,
wonder
here it
I feel
comes.
so tired. God.
So, while we're doing that, I'd like to take my action to actually unsummon our kitty friend.
Okay.
Because I have a distance range, it's just, you get to do
And he
it.
doesn't. Yeah, and he didn't want to come in, so yeah, fair.
Nope. So as we go the whole distance and as we kind of get out the sunlight, you see Meredith take off her hat, and you see the entire old cat
just
come out
appeared.
of it. Just starting with his head, and then like 2 giant paws like squirming to get out of it.
Ha.
This giant kitty. And as he does that,
Azorlin's like, you know in The Hobbit when Bilbo's just like trying to measure the dragon from the eye?
oh yeah,
Azorlin's doing that and then looks at her own bag and shrugs.
yeah, that's fair. And
I've heard of
as the
pulling
old cat gets
rabbits.
free, he does that little back scratch over her hat, kicking it away. kind of annoyed by the whole situation.
I've heard and done pulling rabbits out of hats, but that's
He's always fit in there. Do you want to go back in? The cat gives her a death glare.
fucking hiss.
Maybe not. He is, well, grouchier than usual.
Right. So, Mr. Gopher, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Who?
He's gone.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The old man
Oh,
that was that had been leading us.
No such person exists.
Don't hydra us. Don't hydra us, you motherfucker.
Not hydrating nothing.
I hate
Not-
you.
So, that's in front of us, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, I walked down the path.
The path is in front of you, and Fairy is less than an hour's walk away.
There's my... yeah.
Anyway,
This feels very. What is his name? From Animal Crossing. The guy who you mess with your clock.
Mr. Rossetti.
Rossetti, yeah.
Of course, his name is Rossetti.
Anyway. Fairy's there. Tally ho!
As you walk into the town of Fairy, you see that it is actually a fairly hustling and bustling place. It is the largest population you have found so far.
Wow.
As you walk in, the first thing that you see is a giant shop, or, well, a large-ish shop, and it has a giant sandwich on the top of it. And it reads, The Sub Shop.
Subway couldn't endorse you, huh?
Hey, what? Hey, any sandwich shop that wants to endorse this stream, I am happy to sell out if you have good sandwiches.
You know what? At least you're willing to admit that you would sell out.
Sandwiches?
The world is about money, Mason. I'm not above getting it.
Anyway. So if anyone would be lovely enough to acquire accommodations for the evening, I'm just going to have a walk. And I slink into a crowd.
As you're walking and as you're moving further in, you see that there is a shop that has been burned completely to the ground.
Well.
I would like everyone everyone to roll a investigation or perception check, your choice.
I'm going to say that the old cat is helping Meredith.
Okay.
And I will guide myself.
Yeah, that's only a 12, though.
8.
Kirdor, did you wish to roll?
Yeah, just gotta find it. Wait, that's intimidation. Fuck! Sorry, I'm in investigation.
Zorling, you're the only one who notices that one of the largest chunks of debris kind of looks like the head of a violin.
Oh no!
The music shop? Maybe.
Probably.
I swear to God, if a certain friend of ours has been turned into Kentucky Fried Chicken.
What was this?
Who?
What happened here?
Looks like a music shop burnt down.
Is Rocky Dale okay?
My blue light just turns completely
I
red.
thought Rocky didn't have a house. I thought he always wandered.
No, Rocky has a home, but it's also labeled home, and it's at the bottom right-hand corner of your map.
Yes.
Or are you actually on that map? No, you're on that map. Okay.
But everyone notices that the blue glow that comes from May just turns red. I'm sorry, what?
It looks like a music shop got burnt to the ground. And then violin head and all. That or a studio of some kind.
Okay. There's gonna be some. Oh, yes. Yes. By the way,
I
this is
thought
the.
you were doing things.
I was going to slink off, but I'm still with the group whilst this happened.
I know that she comments on that. Like, I thought you were going to go do things.
Oh, I was. Murder might be added to the list now.
Don't get caught.
I didn't the last time.
That's odd.
Just the. Yeah, just the. Really, I am scared as well. Nay, there's no reason to go off on your own.
I am an expert at mingling. I might not be the same species as most people here, but I will make myself belong.
Yeah, but
As you all
you are quite.
Insert square peg into round hole.
sounds painful.
It depends.
I will accompany you for now until we reach our destination. By the way, May's tone is just completely apathetic right now. It's like the most mad you've seen him. The most mad you've seen him.
So,
do we find a lodging of some kind?
you find one building that is actually the biggest building in town, and it is labeled the airport.
What?
This
It's called
building
the airport 'cause
This
it's
building
birds.
is about four stories tall and
That's
about
impressive.
the size of a mansion.
Does it have runways?
No, it has a massive tower that's about 100 feet tall, and
so it has
on
an outback, got it.
either end of it are runways leading out into the open abyss. You can see that there is an airship attached to one of these two ports.
Alright.
You also note that just beyond the airport is a dock with about 4 different piers on it, and there is 3 smaller ships and 1 large, like, trading vessel.
Do we recognize any of these ships?
No.
Oh, ours just fucked off.
Yeah, I remember ours said they might be stopping by ferry.
Well, your ships actually were not permitted to pass north and south of this island. They can stop in Blackbird Village, and that's it.
Yeah.
Building ship like a wine bot. I'm sorry, what?
No, but the top of the tower is shaped like a can of sardines.
I'm gonna kill Tyrador in his sleep.
Yes, I'm just referencing some wonderful Portugal wine.
If you do that to Pisa, you are failed.
You know what? I still have over a gallon of mead, and y'all motherfuckers are making me want to start chugging.
Wow, really? Can't handle the puns now, Mason?
I'm surprised you didn't make a pun off of that.
So
I'm too tired to deal with puns
If you
at the moment.
if you did that to appease the Portuguese man, you have failed.
the other building of note that you see has a giant gold star on top of it that reads Sheriff.
Sheriff.
Yep, Sheriff. It's SHERUFF. Sheriff.
Oh, of course it is. If it is a bald eagle, I'm gonna fucking turn.
Next to the sub shop, however, you notice that there is a little, like, it's not a it's a stand. It's like Fallout 4. You built a trading stand.
Yeah.
And you
I
see
know that.
you see a rather fat mouse standing on a stool behind it. We've still got goods for sale. Still have goods. Don't let a little fire deter you.
Oh, I approach immediately. Good morning, afternoon. I don't care.
It is morn.
Thank you. Don't sleep generally. Good morning, good sir.
Good morning. How can I be assisting?
What are the goods that he's selling?
He's got a lot of the general stuff, but you also notice that there's a lute, a lyre, and a harp for sale.
So he has general stuff like like rations and shit, or
Yeah,
what?
he's the general store, but he also has some musical instruments, which you have not seen in any other store yet.
I'll take you to the candy shop. That it is for me. Oh, good sir. I would like to inquire about your instruments.
Ah, these are handmade. I make them myself. I am something of a master with strings.
Oh, are you now?
Indeed, I can weave even the finest and roughest of plant fibers into beautiful strings. Listen! And he actually reaches down and pulls up an old, battered fiddle that's clearly well tended, but also well played. And he begins to play. And it is a fantastic sound. There's almost like it's almost like a natural feel to the music coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. I am a connoisseur, yes.
Instead of the harsh, like, you know that some people can make strings of metal now. Instead of the harshness of the metal strings, or the kind of deep rumble of animal strings, these have a natural sound to them.
The red has faded by now. Yeah, I am back to blue.
And he smiles. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Mr. Mouskowitz.
Mr. Mouskowitz, it is a pleasure. And I hat over heart. Zoros Mayhem. You may call me May.
It is pleasure. So, you come to buy fine instrument, yes?
I'm here to inquire about them. How much... So you said a lute, a harp, a lyre, what?
A lute, a lyre, and a harp. That's it.
Oh, lute, lyre, and a harp. Okay, I cannot play the harp, unfortunately. I'm going to inquire about the lute and the lyre. Mostly the lyre.
The lyre, she is a 5 gold. It is fair price.
Also, Mr. Mouskowitz, what happened to your shop?
He kind of looks to the left, looks to the right. I believe it was the cats.
The cats?
Aye, the cats. Believe it or not, in this town, the cats have banded together with the nest. They do not wish to see slaves, or former slaves rather, rising up in the world.
He doesn't have any marks on him, Mouskowitz?
He does have a mark on him, except the fact that it's faded.
Which means it's been broken.
So he's a former slave.
Mhm.
Got it. So the cat's in problem. Alright. Would you be interested in a new pair of eyes and ears? Just to make sure that probably the culprits be caught? And I am speaking at very low tones.
He kind of smiles. I appreciate you offer. However, my family and I are not staying. We are leaving these shores. We are free and can do so at our leisure. We are going to a place called Green River.
Green River. Also, good Sir Mouskowitz, have you heard about a guitar?
Ah, yes. I made one for Mr. Rocky. He provided me with the blueprints for it. A strange instrument, I tell you.
Would you be able to make another one?
Oh, yes, but I do not have the materials. All my materials were lost in the fire. All I have here is what I was able to salvage, or what was in the storehouse. Reuben has been very kind to let me use his storeroom.
Very well. Well, if I was perchance come across said materials, and I provided them to you, would you be able to make it?
Of course! I can make any instrument of strings.
And what were the materials that you might need? parchment and quill in hand.
I need straw. I need some kind of wood, preferably lightweight. I would need fibrous materials, likely hay strings or vines, if you wanted it of plant material. If you wanted it of animal, then gut. I do not prefer it, but I can make.
Okay.
And then I would just need the paper of sand.
Paper of
Sand
sand.
paper.
All right. Also, just out of curiosity, any cats might have done this to your store, or any particular cat?
To be honest, the cats have left some time ago. I have only just been able to gather up the money to hopefully buy passage. Though I have been told the slave's wings will not take anyone to the Scourge Swamp. But perhaps I can talk to the pilot and he will let me and my family aboard.
And you don't know where they might have gone?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, well, thank you. I will work on acquiring the materials if you're still in town.
I will be leaving town in 2 days, and I will be headed for Green River.
If I don't find you until then, I will meet you in Green River.
Oh, thank you. If you see a young mouse boy with a white hat on his head, do send him here. He is my son, and he is adventurous.
I can understand. Also, I will take the lyre as appreciation for your wonderful work.
He smiles. Ah, it will make beautiful music for you. Of this I promise.
And I hand him 5 gold.
And he hands you the lyre. He also hands you a special, cloth that you can wrap around it in order to keep it mostly protected.
Alright. I already have a lyre on me, but that shit is gonna be backup now.
And you can actually put it in as Mousekowitz lyre.
What the fuck would you think I was gonna put it under, my guy?
Lyre plus nice.
No? Come on. Have a little more candor than that.
So what is the rest of the party doing?
So for Meredith, it's probably her just, since you went off on your own, what else is in this, you said town, right?
Yes. So there are the ports, there's the airport, which seems to be many, many different buildings. There's the sheriff, there's also the sub shop.
So, I think Meredith, not by her choice, but by the old cats, is going to check out the airport.
As you make your way towards the airport, the doors are big enough to allow even a creature as big as the child of Mole in. And they open pretty much on their own as you approach. You notice a glowing series of arcane runes along the edges. And as they open, you see that there is a part. So you're in a foyer, and there's 4 different pathways. There is a set of stairs leading up that reads Skydock. Beyond the set of stairs to the north of you is where it reads the lounge/bar. To the right of you, it reads to the right of you, it reads the lounge/bar. Further back is the sea docks. And then to the left of you, it reads the airport inn.
So, I'm kind of curious what actually is flying here. Are we seeing it anywhere, like a ship, or like a...
So, as you were approaching the airport, you did see what looked to be a ship, a ship's hull from the bottom, kind of floating in midair up by the tower.
So, Meredith just kind of sets up somewhere where she has a good view of it, scritching the old cat, and Yes, old cat, I agree with you. If gods wanted men to fly, they wouldn't have given cat wings. And she's just gonna enjoy a little snack and hang out with the cat, and then we can move on.
It's actually at this point that a fairy flitters in front of you. She has beautiful hummingbird wings as she like surges in front of your face. Oh, good, it's you! We finally found you.
Do I know you? The old cat's eyes just narrow as one massive paw reaches up, like as if to just whack her out of the sky.
She reaches into a purse at her side and pulls out a piece of parchment that begins to grow until it's the size of a normal piece of parchment, and she hands it to you. This'll explain everything. Quick!
She'll go ahead and read it. The cat still has the paw up in case need to smite.
In case need to kill.
Yep.
As you open the letter, it reads, Dear Meredith, this is your employer, which I believe you wrote down her name. If not, I believe her name was Riza.
Yeah, it was Riza, right? The ship's.
Yep.
Well, was it the ship's captain or was it or the? Yeah, she was the ambassador for the.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
I hereby charge you with a new task. The current group does not need your help. The other group does. They just lost 3 members to a massive attack and are in desperate need of an actual fighter. You are to be reassigned immediately. Tell your party if you wish, but this is your new assignment. Sincerely, Riza.
And you see Meredith's eyes widen as she reads over it, looking at this fairy. But, what about...
What about nothing? You're a merc, and you're lucky we even need you.
She's a bitch.
Yeah. She kind of rolls up the parchment. Well, I suppose I will catch up with this other group quickly. I wish to say my goodbyes, if I may.
You have an hour. Hurry up.
And
she flitters away.
Since she only has an hour, she will scurry along.
Alright. You are able to find Teardor and Altera first.
So, Meredith kind of coming up, she looks kind of disheartened as she hands the paper over.
Hmm?
Yeah, the piece of paper she was just given, the scroll.
Yeah, I will. I'll read it out loud.
Yep. And
what are your languages, Altera?
Oh, actually, that's a good point.
Oh, I didn't even know what language this was in.
Yeah, good point. Common, Thieves' Cant, Vulpin.
Alright, lucky for you, you speak Common.
I'd hope I do.
You might not.
The game sort of gives you that.
I mean, I've been speaking to my party members in common this
Yeah,
whole time,
that's one of
have
those
I
weird
not?
things where, yeah.
I think that's the only common language we all share.
Yeah, because it gives everybody quote-unquote common, but yeah, you're right. Technically, it would be 2 different.
See, there's the hint. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, it should, but, you know.
Yes, you do.
But as you read it aloud, Teardor and Altera, you realize that poor Meredith and her kitty cat are being taken away.
Aww. They're just leaving.
Yeah.
They are a mercenary.
Yeah, she is a mercenary, and her task
And she
is
was
to move
hired
on.
by the ship. Because there were
Yeah,
more
this
than
is
one group that
the
left.
same employer.
Well then, it's been a pleasure fighting with you.
It has been. Even the cat was growing to like you. The cat kind of looks away, like, I'm not gonna cry.
No, I wasn't.
Yes.
I'm going to pat the cat on the head. Everyone has their own jobs to do. Besides, if you don't do your job, how will you make the coin to live?
It is for cat and coin.
It is.
I'm
And
not
you
there.
see- And you see the cat, like, kind of look, and then does the double paw grab on Altera and start cleaning their feathers.
Oh,
How adorable and utterly terrible for the poor bird.
Yeah, poor bird. And it just kind of gives them one last nuzzle. Theodore, I hope that you find what you're looking for and that your inheritance works out.
I think it'll be fine.
I mean, I'll probably see you again.
I mean, yeah.
I'm merely with the other group, and our paths may cross again.
Don't shoot me if we happen to be on the same side. Please don't
No.
make the cat kill me.
I will never have Cat kill you. Cat
Or
kind of
you.
looks at Tyrador, looks him
Licks
up and
lips.
down, just a look up and down, and then the cat places like one paw and then puts another paw on top like he would squish you. And the cat has this smug look.
Of course.
But there is a booming purr because you did compliment him by saying he would be hungry.
Let's stay
I'm
safe.
afraid I do not have much time, so I must continue. I wish to find May and Azorlin. And she merely nods, carrying her lance, kind of on her shoulder, more contemplative. The cat kind of stares as she's walking off, stares back at you guys, stares back at her, stares back at you guys, and then kind of slinks, ears kind of slightly flat, following her.
Oh.
The next character you are easily able to.
Always moving.
The next
What?
character you're easily able to find, Miss
Okay.
Meredith, is Azorlin.
Azorlin. She comes up.
Yes?
She's looking a little off, and she hands the scroll over, kind of explaining it that way.
Idiot.
It seems I've been summoned away. You
Sure we'll cross again.
Yes. You've been an ambassador. You must be used to this.
Yes.
Diplomacy being what it is.
The nod. Hopefully our groups will reunite somewhere on the mainland.
We shall.
Best of
she-
luck, and hopefully with you they won't lose any more.
No. It sounds like they're having a terrible time. And personally, I think, well, and the old cat kind of perks himself up. The old cat says they need brains. So, you're covered here, but they need him over there.
Sorry, what?
So the old cat says they
they
need
need
brains.
brains.
They need some intelligence. And since they have you, since our party has you, then he is needed elsewhere. Because clearly
If they
he's the
got
brains
eaten
of
by
the party.
If they got eaten by a beast, they can surely use that. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you. Good luck, Azorlin.
She do a slight
And-
bow.
The cat kind of looks and then just kind of does that little like flop. You know how a cat like does the lengthwise flop?
Yeah.
Trying to measure and see if they were taller than you the whole time or not. And
Sounds pretty well. It's still curled up, kinda.
Seeing that he has lost the competition, he merely practices his stretch a little bit. He says that someday he will be much longer. He hopes to see you then.
In Sylvan, I'll say to the cat, grow bigger than the mountains, my friend.
I think the cat speaks Sylvan.
I would
Yeah,
say
it speaks
so.
my languages. Yes, it does. Yeah. Just a booming purr. And then, yeah, I guess I'm off to find May.
Indeed. May is walking away from a little shop. The little stall that he found.
Like, I'm ready to go full on Batman detective mode to get some evidence on some
Exactly, and
cats.
then you just see sad, sad cat and sad Meredith.
Meredith, what is going on?
And again, the same process. Just gonna hand him to scroll.
Motherfuckers!
I am being paid to move elsewhere. I'll be renegotiating my pay, I'm sure, but
Did only this make you sad, or did the person that gave you this also make you sad? I can make them disappear.
the cat has already volunteered. She was.
For
less
once we
than
can work together
bite-sized.
on this.
The cat actually nods, like, for once we're in agreement. He.
Well, just speaking, May just hugs you. Just pulls you in.
Good. Thank you for making me feel pretty earlier. And May,
I will always do that. And yes?
even though you're broken on the outside, and the cat thinks you're broken all the way through, I'll find a way to fix you. Okay?
Well, we got a couple of years for that. And as May says it, like a piece of their cheek just crumbles into your hand.
Yeah, she looks unnerved
you keep
for a
that.
sec.
You keep that.
I
You'll have a
I
bit. You'll
shall.
have a bit of me with you at all times. Then.
I'll find a way to put it back. She raises her hand where that spot is, and merely nods. Don't do anything too crazy now.
I will say I will probably have to murder a cat, but
The old cat just head tilts,
not you.
and then
Bad
does the
cat.
same squishing motion that he did with Tyranor.
You could have dropped me multiple times, but you didn't. You little
Cat
bitch.
merely nods. The cat says there's no fun in breaking something that's already got cracks.
Ow.
Also, I am kind of interposing myself between the cat and the mouse,
Yep.
so the cat doesn't get any ideas.
It sees a mouse, but it's an inferior being. He's okay.
But yeah. Well, if that bitch makes you sad again, hit me up.
I will.
It is for cat and coin, but if they make my friends hurt, it goes red a bit. Oh, they will regret it.
It's fine. For cat and coin?
For cat and coin, says reluctantly, just looking
Sad.
at the cat.
He said you didn't say the cat part correctly.
For Sir Catius and Coinus. Now fuck off. You feline.
The cat with a little happy swagger as they must be getting on their way. Meredith looks back, and you swear at one point, even the old cat took a little glance backwards.
I will get you someday. just completely ignoring Meredith. I will get you someday to the cat.
The cat does the little, like, scraping dirt motion.
Yeah, just fucking. I'll keep an eye on you.
I'll bury you.
Shit, try it, bitch.
But there you go.
And with that, Miss Meredith has said goodbye to her former party and will exit stage left. But it's not all for tonight, as Azorlin, where do you go after Meredith has left?
Just a quick aside. I make my way to the airport as well because I'm not going to investigate the Prest.
All right, fair enough.
So we only have the general goods / music shop, the sub shop, the one with that says subs on it, right?
Yep.
The
The
family-
share rough, and the airport that has a few different things you can go and look at.
I'm still going to get us lodging. That's what I was doing. That's right.
Yes.
So I'm gonna head to the airport.
So as you head to the airport, and as you make your way towards the airport's inn, I would like a certain other bird folk to roll a perception check, please.
Caw?
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh.
Yes, that's you.
Insert one, David, into the roleplay.
Yes,
What is
you
it?
and I are the
Perception?
bird.
Perception check,
Perception.
yes.
Sneaky perception check.
Someone
You
here is possessed by an owl.
you see the. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
He is the owl. Okay.
I'm Owlman.
I'm Owlbear.
But as you're kind of keeping an eye out for the strangers that you keep hearing about as you travel, you see that one of them shows up. The serpentine Naga creature has arrived in the airport and is actually headed to the airport inn in order to possibly secure lodgings.
I have some ad lib to my
Please do.
story that I'd like to. Well, it's going to come out naturally, but is it okay if I kind of create some history that we can't really say whether or not happened?
Okay.
I don't like snakes.
So it's a Zorlin, right? That I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Azorlin.
I'm just gonna kind of interject myself in front of the snake person
All right.
and make prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged
eye contact.
Uh,
The bard pops out of the corner. Prolonged eye contact.
Will you please describe your character since you have interposed yourself so easily?
Yeah. I am a pretty little owl person. I've got a cloak over most of my person with the hood drawn up, but what you can see of my plumage is mostly brown with kind of gold blonde flecks on the face and big black beady eyes staring your eyeballs down.
You gave your owl freckles?
Flex.
Yeah, they're not freckles.
Same
they're
shit.
flecks.
Same shit, different shapes.
Azorlin.
Yeah.
This is the.
It's like a little barn owl.
Yeah, pretty much. Very, very petite and yeah.
This
How
creature
tall are
has.
you?
4'5", I think. What was
Oh,
that?
okay. Yeah, I was like, you said like
Yeah.
petite and small, and I was like, how small are we talking?
Yeah, a little smaller than the average dwarf.
All right.
How tall am I again?
A lot taller than that.
Yeah, I'm 6'9".
You're
Nice.
short for minotaurs.
Yeah.
But he's a
Like,
nice
that's
height,
wrong.
friend.
We're all mature here, we swear.
I mean, some people say that swearing isn't mature, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But this barn owl person has stopped you, Azorlin, or rather, is standing in front of you, giving you prolonged eye contact.
Hello.
Staring contest.
I've been watching you for a while now.
How long?
Your friend said something interesting that I liked. They say that you do friendship before you do murder.
Motherfucker had me.
Is that true?
It's a saying.
No, I was being quite literal, says my voice in your head.
The voice goes back.
Well, if it is true, I'd like to be friends with you.
One question.
I like the head like visibly tilts to like one side. May I inquiry why?
I can't tell you unless we're friends.
I only have one question.
You're not here.
Oh, right, damn. Fuck.
I like lower my body down to like a more reasonable height for this Owlin. And put out my hand. Azorlin.
Gotta warn you, if the whole group doesn't accept you, it's straight to the murder. No in between.
The owl stares at your hand for a bit and then looks back up at you. Is that your name?
Yes, Azorlin.
Oh,
What is yours?
Oliver.
A pleasure. Let's be friends, Oliver.
Okay.
Now I'm in a mission to kill the president.
Not even the mission to kill the president of the United States of America.
We're not.
So
Calm down, CIA man.
Calm down, FBI. We know you're listening.
I didn't specify any country's president. That's Eric.
Since we're friends now, I guess I can tell you, I'm a spy for the Nest.
Wow.
Holy shit! Just fucking.
Again, the head tilt there. Ah.
It's okay though. I'm gonna play
Just rub
both
that button.
sides.
The fuck?
It's okay, I'm gonna play
That's a
both
sales
sides. I love this owl already.
At least the owl's honest? Question mark?
There. That means we can give each other. We can aid each other.
I just
Yes.
hate that May isn't there. May would be like, I'm sorry, excuse me?
Excuse? There. I will secure our group lodging, and then I can introduce you.
Okay.
All right, I guess I'm gonna get lodging. How much is it for per person? For
So
the sake of brevity.
for the sake of brevity, I actually have a question. Do you follow Azorlin to the front desk?
I'm gonna watch from a distance.
Okay.
Awkwardly.
Yes.
Awkwardly.
So it doesn't take you any time at all to get lodgings. Like, ultimately speaking, for 2 nights or even for about 2 nights, is a gold for your group is 2 gold pieces.
For a golden night, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay. I don't know how long we're gonna be here, so I'll just get 2. I'll just give us 2 nights.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, there,
do tell me when I arrive.
I will, but do you do anything else, Mr. Oliver?
That's Mrs. Oliver. Excuse you.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Oliver.
I love Oliver
I-
regardless.
I don't
Remind me
apologize.
vaguely of the night footballer
I
night.
don't think anything about the description of my character would have given that away, but
Nope.
No,
nope.
wouldn't have.
Oh,
Literally
no,
just
did not give General away. No.
just watching a Zorlin from outside the inn.
outside the lobby.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Teardor, where do you go?
I was saying, I was imagining these like big pair of owl eyes just looking through the window.
Yes.
Just like fucking.
Just eyes.
You know the like, just the like deep like single note on a piano like as they're staring.
Mhm.
The wing doing the look at their eyes motion, point at you, look at.
Just like,
Right? Like these two
it's just like
feathers.
this. Blink, blink.
Technically,
I did, but I
Yes.
just bought an instrument
yes. Whitehill went and bought instruments.
and inquired about the awesome as to, possibly murder felines in the future.
Okay. What were the other options?
The sub shop, and then of course the airport and all of its potential wonders.
Oh, and the
sub
sheriff.
shop.
Oh,
is
and the sheriffs.
sandwich shop.
Yes, it is a sandwich shop.
Yeah, I'm getting a sandwich.
As you walk in, you see that there is a lot of people kind of eating sandwiches and everything. You then walk over to the counter and you see roll me a nature check, actually. 'Cause I don't know that I don't know that this would have been obvious.
No.
To you. No, you don't know what
No.
this little creature is. It kind of looks like a bear.
Is it adorable?
It is yellow in color and seems to be standing upright.
It's
Pikachu?
adorable.
But it looks at you and it goes, "Hey, welcome to the sub shop. My name's Ruben. What can I get you?"
Yeah.
By the way, might I just add that every time we go to a new place, the first thing this Minotaur does is just get food.
Yeah, can I get a special? You got a special, right?
Yeah, today we got ham or tuna.
Okay, can I get a full long?
Oh,
I'll
that's
get a ham.
right. No, that was the in-person session. White doesn't know about the sandwiches.
Oh, you motherfuckers! You keeping
I
me
don't
out of
know
the
about
loop here?
sandwiches.
Matt literally had a character who just made sandwiches for the whole party.
Oh, you're talking about Glint. Yeah, Glint
Yeah.
only makes sandwiches.
Yeah.
This was also a rogue, so sandwiches would appear in your pocket randomly.
Got
In
it.
times of peace, may I offer you the sandwich?
In
Got it.
times
You
of
know what,
war,
sandwich
may I
here,
also
here.
offer you a sandwich?
But it's
You know, to be a
poisoned.
little more aggressive.
But
I'll
but
just
yeah,
stab you
I'll
with a
take a
foot long.
ham.
he nods, coming right up. Hey, you one of them newcomers I hear about, huh? He says as he's literally putting together the sandwich in front of you.
Look, to be truthful, I don't know where the hell I am anymore.
Well, you're in the ferry, and it's on Slave Isle in the country known as Nest. And yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey,
She's dead.
they let me open up a sandwich shop, so I'm okay.
I have unconventional currency. Would this be okay?
Oh yeah, I take
I did
currency
tell you
from
currency
everyone.
works.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I did
fucking
tell you
sum up-
currency is a thing. So,
How much?
know.
How many sandwiches can I buy with a box of cloves?
Cloves?
Box of cloves.
I mean, like,
Cloves, spices.
I can get you like, or cloves. Let's see here, and he does some quick math.
Leave my titties alone.
It gets you probably like 30 sandwiches for a box.
Okay. I'll have a half box of cloves left.
You
you
have
get, what,
15
15 sandwiches?
sandwiches, and he just kind of
Like,
looks at
I
you.
don't-
Do you want them all to be ham, or do you want like other sandwiches? Because I got other sandwiches.
Variety of everything, please.
Awesome. Get
Just
you
give
the
me a
ham,
spread.
get you the tuna, get you the PB&J, and of course, get you the Reuben.
Rubens are good.
What's the ingredients of Reuben?
It's
What are the
pastrami.
ingredients?
It's like pastrami, sauerkraut on sourdough.
Okay.
Or actually, it might be corned beef.
It's
either-
corned beef on rye.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, okay. So cannibalism, great.
It's corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, or Russian dressing, grilled
Oh,
between
please eat it.
slices of rye bread. It's a grilled
Please
sandwich.
eat it. Please,
very
Theodore,
fatty.
eat it.
I love Reuben's. They're my favorite sandwich, actually.
Also,
Anyway.
I'm not a fucking cow. I'll eat fucking.
Also, minotaurs are cannibalistic. That is actual lore.
That
I'm
is fair.
not a cow.
I mean, I know you're not, but I'm saying that even if it was made of fucking minotaur meat, you'd still eat it because minotaurs are cannibals. In lore, that's a thing. But anyway,
Setting? Okay.
Yes.
yeah,
Minotaurs just don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Food is
minotaurs will eat the food. Now,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong; they don't
tribalistic shit.
they don't go for minotaur meat first. They'll eat everything else first, but you know they're not picky if
I mean-
they're starving.
I mean, meat's back on the menu, boys, kind of shit, you know.
Yep, pretty much.
Sounds like
Um.
a bastardization of lore. From, what is it, Greek lore? Yeah, Greek lore, I think.
Yeah, they ate people.
I was gonna say
No.
Yeah?
They did.
minotaurs ate people. That was the whole point of the labyrinth, was to send people
Oh,
into
no.
the labyrinth
Just-
for the
No,
minotaur to
I'm
eat them.
thinking of I'm thinking of the exile. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
just toss bitches in, like let the Minotaur get them.
But Ruben kind of, is busy making you sandwiches, and he goes, "So, tell me, what brings you to Fairy? You trying to get to the mainland or something?"
Talking
You
to
know-
you, Matt.
Goodbye.
Here. Look,
just takes
no,
the
no.
sandwiches and leaves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm done.
All right, well, enjoy your sandwiches, and you're welcome to come
Thank
back anytime. But if you're trying to get off, to the mainland, you might want to talk to that new captain who came into port just the other day. She's she may be a tabaxi, but at least she's not a bird.
Yeah, that's a benefit. Thanks.
Yeah. Although, I haven't really met Orville or Wilbur very well, so can't really say much. They don't order sandwiches.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this has become this type of campaign. Okay.
Yeah, that's just full on.
Just became. I mean,
I was gonna say,
It,
really,
it
just
wasn't
became?
that bad before. Yeah, it wasn't that bad before.
Ooh, it
I'm
was.
thinking of all the references.
Ooh, fuck you. Yeah, I know Wilbur and Orville birds. What are they?
Dodo birds.
We gotta know.
They're gonna be dodo birds, flightless.
I mean, I fucking be down with it. Brett's just
Yeah,
in
so
style
I'm
of
gonna
like
add
they
a
are now.
basket of 15 sandwiches.
Yes, you have a basket of 15 sandwiches.
Are they all like the same size? How big are they? Or are they
So
just random?
they're all used making traditional bread, the traditional bread that we know, and they're okay size. Like the bread's not like super size me bread.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, it's 15 sandwiches in a basket.
Gonna put it as 15 pounds.
15 pounds, Jesus.
I mean, it'd probably actually be closer to like maybe 5 pounds.
Honestly, it better
Really?
fucking be.
These are
There better
Reuben
be a pound
sandwiches.
on each sandwich. A
Yeah,
pound
it
of
better
meat on
fucking
each of those.
be 1 pound per sandwich. It's a Reuben sandwich.
Not all of them are Reubens.
No,
Yep.
I got fed by a Reuben.
If I wanted
Right,
two
well,
fair.
pieces of bread with like just mayo slapped on it, then yeah. But no, this is a
God.
sandwich.
These are sandwiches. I expect full servings, not like mom's making me lunch servings.
Oh lord.
All right, fair enough.
Yep.
I'll
You
put
get
it at
real
10.
serious when it comes to food. Fucking hell.
Sandwiches are fucking great. It should be a full meal. It shouldn't be half a meal, or a quarter of a meal, or a sad thing. It should be.
Or a sad thing.
That thing.
I mean, they're both
Nothing's
sad things
fair.
and full meals for
British
me.
and beans and toast.
Matt's like, I didn't ask for a basket of sandwiches. I said sandwiches.
Oh, you're right. Actually, yes, there is a sandwich. It's just bread. It's just bread sandwiches.
Somewhere we hear Meredith just fall the cat with a heart attack because of that fucking pun.
Yeah.
But
Emotional damage.
Remove one cat from campaign.
May, Tyrador, and pretty much everybody at this point. You all gather up at the airport with your various goods, and you arrive and see Azorlin sitting with.
Do we see an owl just staring from 30 feet away?
I mean,
wait, Brent.
I was about to ask you. I was like, well, what are you doing?
Do they see an owl?
Roll a perception. Actually, does anyone have a passive perception lower than 10?
No.
Nope.
Then yes, they do see an owl.
It's like staring at Azorlin.
Yes,
Are we,
from
like-
outside.
Okay, I just walk. I just sneak up behind the owl.
Roll a stealth check.
Or at least try, 17.
Oliver, what's your passive perception?
15.
Yeah, so this ethereal creature has snuck up on you.
Just from above the shoulder. No mouth movement. You just hear. What are you staring at the snake lady for?
She's my friend.
Who is she now? Interesting. Want to join us?
Oh,
We're her friends too.
it's you.
Excuse me. Who? Me? You know me? I
Yes,
know I have a
I'd like to
reputation,
join you.
but not around here.
Yes.
Just come along then.
Okay.
And I sit down next to Azorlin, just keeping eye contact. So Azorlin,
The small owl.
who the fuck?
Their name's Oliver. I hand you one of the keys to one of the rooms.
Sure.
We're here for 2 nights while we figure out where the hell we're going.
Uh-huh. So Oliver, is it?
Yes. And your name
Who
is
the fuck are you? Yes. Weirded out that I didn't introduce myself, and you know that. Who the fuck are you? What do you want?
My name's Oliver,
Gather
and
that.
I would like to be your friend.
Why? I know I'm terribly likable, but it's not
I
all the time
can't
that people
explain
approach
that unless we're friends.
I'm like,
me. Sure, we're friends now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Since we're friends,
Lying through the non-existing teeth.
I guess I can tell you. I'm a spy for Nest.
I look over. I just have this smile of like, yeah, this has been my day. How are you? Kind of look on Azorlin's face at May.
May just goes like this. And you see the lights go. The lights do a triple take. Like.
But it's okay, because I'm gonna play both sides.
Okay, friend. I just have one request. Explain.
I've been watching you for a while now.
Everyone's here, by the way. Like the
Yep.
whole group's here.
Yep, the whole group
Yeah,
is here hearing this.
May's just the most vocal about it.
Well, here's to new friends.
No, continue the explanation. I'd like to hear it.
Would you like to be friends as well?
Of course, I could always use more of my own kind around.
What's your name?
I'm Altera.
Hi,
I don't
Altera.
think the others like me as much because I've been a slave owner and they don't know it.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
What?
mean,
Oliver,
I-
please roll me an intelligence check.
Not smart.
Bang.
So, you actually
Relatively
know of Autera. Um, the creature that calls itself Auria was once actually a member of the Nest forces, and has since been discarded because of, and I quote, erratic behavior bordering on instability.
Awesome. So, Altera, since we're friends now, I guess I can tell you, I'm a spy with Nest.
I was a spy with Nest too.
I think we're just hearing a broken record.
So, I see sandwiches.
Sandwich?
As Theodore has basket of sandwiches.
Yeah, just. So, Oliver, dear, darling, my little petite owl,
Yes.
you wonderful being. You're playing both sides. What the fuck is up with that?
Well, Nest wants me to be a spy because they think I'm good at being a spy. But I'm not good at being a spy, and I don't like being a spy. So I'd like it to be as easy as possible.
So you just go up and tell people?
Yep.
One of the first rules to being sneaky is to make sure everyone thinks you're being sneaky, so they always have no suspicion of you when you're doing something sneaky.
That doesn't make any
Sneaky!
sense.
Why the fuck do you think I'm as flamboyant as all fuck, Auria?
So when you do something flamboyant as all fuck, it's not out of character.
Yes. And also so they don't know that I'm sneaking around stealing shit.
Sneaking is
I'm
tiresome.
Curious what
yeah.
class this tiny owl is.
I love this goddamn bird.
I know, but I'm not gonna tell you.
I know.
So not good at being spy. Just go up and tell people. And what was your assignment? Just out of curiosity.
To
We're
find.
friends, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we are friends. To find. What's the right word? Rebels.
Us rebel. Oh.
Rebellious instigators.
And do you want to do that?
Well, you're rebellious instigators.
No, I wouldn't say so. No.
I think you are.
Personally, I did. Personally, no. We're just explorers. I just like finding stuff,
Mm-hmm.
meeting new people. You know, gather the culture.
Yeah, but you murdered that guy.
Who?
I didn't know there was other owls around here.
I am just questioning as who have I allegedly murdered?
That guy that you killed.
No, nothing comes to mind. No.
Azorla
You must be
leans
very
back slowly.
forgetful.
I will just say that we sort of met within an unfortunate penning accident. That's all that happened.
That's what I'll say too. Because we're friends.
Yes, and also, unless you can produce proof that it doesn't exist, so I am not worried.
Yes.
Oh, some mother.
You shouldn't be. We're friends.
I like this
Uh-huh.
owl.
I don't.
Now we're 1 for 1.
I'm with Zorlin. I like this owl too.
2 for 3.
The thing is, I don't, but I can endure it. It's strangely endearing.
Well, my idea was I would feed you information that the nest gives me, and I would feed little tidbits of your activities to Nest that don't necessarily give away everything that you're doing. And then I get to be... I get to
Unburdened by
remain a
work.
spy, and I don't have to do much work. And I can help you.
I hate to admit it. Didn't buy the I'm a spy thing at first, but I know it now. It just sounds like you're work smarter, not harder kind of gal.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad I got that on one.
Anyways,
but still, what are your specialties besides being as Majors goes spy?
like air quotes.
I'm very good with animals.
How good?
Hmm.
Tame this cow.
I don't really get intelligent creatures.
I just rubbed Theodore's shoulder. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm more kindred with wild creatures.
As I pull the egg out of my bag, can you help me hatch this and make it my friend?
I have no idea.
That's fair.
I appreciate the effort and answer. We'll see in the future.
Sure.
Right, so you would want to feed tidbits of information to the nest.
Yeah, just stuff that won't hinder what you're doing.
Like they're here type of thing.
Or something that you may have done that people are gonna find out about anyways.
Okay. I can get behind that. Also, out of curiosity, do you have any details on the alleged activity I did?
What?
What activities?
Good to know. So you want to...
Hilarious.
So, who's for Miss Oliver here accompanying us?
I am.
Wing immediately up.
You don't count for the vote.
Oh.
Current members only.
I vote
Azorlin.
yes.
Okay. Tyrador,
What's up?
do you vote to have the new owl follow you along?
Oh, I didn't know I was with them yet. I thought it was.
Yeah,
still
you've
with
been
No,
with
yeah,
us the
you-
whole time.
Yeah, everybody
Oh.
has joined in together. I thought I said
Tara's
that.
other
I'm
hand
sorry.
I
raises
tried
up.
to address
You-
you
you
about
did.
the sandwiches.
You did. I just imagine that Theodore's just been scarfing sandwiches this whole time.
Altera raises her other arm up. Molly says he wants her around too.
I have one important question then.
Yeah.
Me too.
Do you agree with slavery?
I'm not sure I understand it as a concept.
I'm just gonna put this at a tentative no.
Sure. Do you want to be my friend?
No.
Thanks.
I love Tyrador.
Yeah, Theodore's not having any bullshit.
Okay.
I think Tyrador is the most mentally stable out of the entire group anyway, so.
Yeah, probably.
You assume we're stable?
At any rate,
I'll vote yes for now. We'll see what you do. And do you know our policy, Oliver?
Make friendship before murder.
Oh yes, let me explain that one to you. I was very literal when I said that. So if
Okay.
you cease to be our friends, it's straight to the murder. There's no in between.
Okay.
Good? We have that one established? Great.
Good.
Also, don't be bothered if I watch you in your sleep. I don't sleep.
Okay.
just the most imperturbed fucking owl ever. I love it. It's fantastic. So,
Right. And I just lean back and lean towards the Minotaur. Theodore?
Yeah.
Like whispers. We're gonna keep an eye on this one, aren't we?
Why do you think I don't want to be its friend?
When do you think I lie through my teeth?
A lack
And
of honor.
Bold of you to assume a charlatan had some in the first place.
I don't know. What do you think the sandwich is? And I just hand him a random sandwich. It's wrapped still, so it's just a mystery sandwich.
Motherfucker, I don't eat.
I don't know. Analyze it.
Do you
What
see a
sandwich
mouth?
is this?
so I'm gonna like lean over, take the sandwich, and unwrap it.
Does he know what the sandwich is?
I have concept of food. I know what it is.
No.
What sandwich is this?
I
I want to
unwrap
hunt
it.
down a
Is it
tuna
DM?
sandwich.
So go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, motherfucker.
This is a test.
The sandwich test.
Who, me?
Perception?
Yeah, for May.
A
6.
sandwich.
It is a sandwich.
I opened the sandwich. What sandwich is it?
It's a peanut butter and jelly.
Alright.
Like, I didn't even answer, I just kept eye contact with the Minotaur. Like, why do I have to prove my knowledge about sandwiches to you? Like,
You should
What is
be
the
able
point?
to identify what the food is, even if you can't eat it.
why?
Because if I
What
send
would
you
be
to
the
go order me
purpose?
a sandwich, some other type of food,
I just...
I want you
just
to make sure that they didn't screw with my order.
If you're going to send us to go get your food, we're going to call you lazy.
I'm okay with that.
and
I'm down for the
probably
food.
and probably spike it out of spite. You should know that.
Zorlin just like
I don't
takes
know.
by
You
the
just
sandwich.
be down a
and is like,
tank. That's
You
your
have-
problem.
You'd have to reach me first, but I don't see what your point is.
How did this
That
group
reached
even
me.
survive this long? I don't even know.
I
yeah,
don't
neither
know.
do I.
A mutual
know
hatred
exactly
of the
how
things
she's
trying to
gone.
kill us?
Huh. Well, I'll just know that if you send me to get your food, it's gonna be the end of the world.
Okay. So, what sandwich is this?
Motherfucker is peanut butter and jelly.
Perfect.
Now that it's been opened, I'm eating it.
Perfect.
I'm hunting down a tuna sandwich now.
It's
because
easy
Tuna
enough.
sounds good.
Yes, Bartlesby, I don't know how we've stayed alive this long. I'm just gonna treat the disembodied voice of the DM as my ghosts.
Good idea. So as you all sit there, eat sandwiches, and have tentatively allowed Oliver into your company.
Oh, I have not broken out. I have not broken eye contact with this owl. I am.
Prolonged
If,
eye
you, if
contact.
you're staring at the owl's eyes, she is staring right back at you.
Yeah.
Zero
Unblinking blue eyes.
intensity. Zero intensity.
Same.
They're
just
like,
keep.
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Just-
eye contact.
Like literally unblinking, permanent blue light, just looking at you.
coming from the docks, as you've been prolonged eye contacting for an uncomfortable number of minutes. You start to hear, some kind of commotion.
Oh
Oliver,
no!
darlings, you enjoy your meals. Oliver, why don't you go check it out?
No.
Okay, great. Then I just leave.
I'm gonna follow him.
No,
just-
but I'm following anyway.
This is great.
I stop, look back.
Eye contact.
He's like a
Really?
little kid. It's actually kind of cute if you think about it in a less creepy, the state is watching you
Stalker
kind of
swing.
way.
I have one question as I keep walking forward. How old are you? Bird years, normal years, how?
No idea.
Okay, great. Yeah. I'm walking towards the commotion because,
So
I'm
the
a bitch for
commotion,
gossip.
is a pair of kestrels throwing a little mouse boy just out of an
White
area
hat?
that apparently he shouldn't have been in.
White hat?
He doesn't have a
It's-
hat on his head right now, as he's tossed
Is
to the
it-
ground.
Is it my mouse boy?
You
Is it my
don't
mouse
see
squid
the
boy?
white hat. You don't see the white hat yet, and they're just like, "Stay out, kid." He's like, "But I was looking for a friend of mine. He was supposed to be on the ships." You need an adult to go past this point. Stay out.
Approach the child tentatively with a limp, with a limp because of my cane.
Roll a performance or deception, your choice.
I'll deception this. 17.
All right. Yeah. So you approach.
Excuse me, boy. What's the commission about?
Well, I was trying to get to my friend. He's supposed to be on the ship.
Little Mousekewitz, perchance?
They call me Feefle.
I was talking about what your friend Mousekewitz. Okay. Hi, Feefle.
Oh no, my friend's not Mousekewitz. I'm Mousekewitz.
Oh, hi! By the way, your father was looking for you.
And he kind of like looks up. Oh, it's getting late.
Also, your friend? Who would that be inside?
Oh, her name is Amelia.
Mouse like you? What does she look like?
Oh no, she's a cat. Well, okay, they call themselves Tabassi. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yes, I am familiar.
Yeah, she's supposed to be the captain of one of these ships that's in the harbor. And
Oh,
I
motherfucker.
I was gonna talk to her, but I can't. They won't let me. And he gestures to the guards.
By the way, how big is this mouse?
2.5 feet, maybe?
So it's
Maybe?
probably light enough for me to carry on lap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh well, want to go see your friend then?
Yeah! Wait, you can do that?
What? Well, I did hear that you need an adult.
The two kestrels just shrug, and he just nods. Yeah.
Hop on, and I just lean down for him to hop on my back.
Yeah, he hops on.
We're taking the adult term very loosely here.
1.5 years old. They don't know. And I just limp. And I just limp towards where the kestrels threw him out of. Gentlemen.
The kestrels just nod their heads and seem to be kind of posted up again. Oliver, do you follow?
Yeah.
All right. As you do, you find yourselves outside, and as you emerge outside, Feefle kind of points over your shoulder. There, that one, and he points to the large trade galleon.
All right, and I just spin my cane in my hand and just start walking normally.
He kind of looks at you a little surprised at first, but then kind of smiles. Neat trick.
Make yourself look weak and then they'll find you a threat.
Well, I am weak. I mean, I'm really good with a slingshot, or at least I used to be when I had one. I think I left it behind.
Where? Your house?
Well, we used to live. We were staying at the logging camp a while ago, because we used to live in Blackbird Village, and then we moved here to Ferry.
Oh,
But
okay.
we went through the logging camp, and I think I left my slingshot behind. You should have seen it. It was neat.
Well, I'm sure it was. And I just pat him.
Hey, May, roll me an intelligence or a history check.
I think we saw his slingshot.
Oh, I think there's a little more to it than that.
History?
Yep.
Can I guide myself on this or no?
Sure.
All right. And you know what?
15,
You know what? I'll spend my inspiration.
Eric.
Okay.
I'll spend my inspiration on this.
Yep. Spending your inspiration. You have his
Yeah.
slingshot. You were asked to return it to him.
Yes, I do. I fucking remember. Oh, I remember. And I just go. You know how magicians do the sleight of hand, pull something out of the air. Like I've done this shit hundreds of times on corners. It's like, oh, hold on. There's something here behind you here.
And you just,
And I just,
wow, that's awesome. Are you magic?
literally yes.
Wow, that's so cool. The only thing that we can really do is sound and scent magic. I'm not very good at either.
Also, have you noticed what this is? As I spin the slingshot a bit in my hand.
Say that one more again.
I spin the slingshot a bit just to make him pay attention to the item itself, not the trick.
Mhm.
Here you go, kid.
He
Back
takes
to where
it.
it belongs.
He takes it and smiles. Wow, thanks. I didn't get your name.
Mayhem. You can call me May.
Oh. Well, I'm Fifo Mouskowitz, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Tip the hat.
He then points,
Thank
oh,
you so
look,
much.
there. And as he points, you see that the trade galleon is in the process of unloading cargo. Several bird militia seem to be unloading it and directing where it goes. And you see two figures, one of whom is dressed in some kind of uniform. One of whom is dressed in some kind of blue-coated uniform. The other is an Earth Genasi question mark? He's an Earth Genasi, but he looks like a boar.
Earthboard.
He looks like a boar man.
Okay. Oh, right. So, approach the gangplank.
As you
Not disturbing the unloading.
Yeah, as you do, the captain is currently in conversation. You assume that she's the captain from the fact that she's having the conversation.
And
She's
she's a
having a
cat.
conversation with a pair of the guards, one of whom is dressed in a little bit nicer armor and has some kind of medallion of office. I have brought back all assigned provisions as was told and on schedule. I demand to be paid. And you see the bird, kind of smirk. You're not in a position to demand anything. As far as I'm concerned, you're illegally in port, and we are taking provisions that are useful as payment for your illegal trespass. The nerve! I am not illegally trespassing. There is a trade agreement between Lion's Keep and the Nest. There was under the last Lord of Talons, but not under this one. So you're just stealing now? No, we're liberating. And he just kind of waves a hand, waves a wing. You have 2 days to vacate the dock and never return. And if I don't, then we will sink you and hang all of you as thieves, scoundrels, and pirates. As pirates? Yes. And he just You can see her whole body just go rigid. But she just, very well. I suppose I shall have to inform the High Hammer of this when I return to Lion's Keep. Report it to whoever you want, mainlander. You're in Nest territory now. And he just walks away as she just stares in anger.
What does this bird look like? I'm making a list.
He is a, this particular bird looks like a kookaburra.
Oh, yeah, fucking the devil spawn. Yeah, he's gotta go.
As duas pessoas.
I don't know.
But,
They're streaming.
but as soon as he leaves, Amelia just, can you believe this, Mr. Tusk? And the man just shrugs. No, Captain, I can't say I can, but it doesn't surprise me in the least. These birds have gotten bold as of late.
Can I just start walking up with the chow on my shoulder?
And it's not long before Feeful waves excitedly.
As I walk up, indeed, Mister. Some of these birds are absolute cuckolds.
You see that the Earth Genasi kind of tilts his head in amusement, and the captain. She looks at Feeful and smiles, and then she looks at you, and her eyes squint as her feline pupils kind of shrink. Who are you, and what are you doing with that child? Speak quick now.
I'm a friend of his family, and he wanted to see you. I'm merely lending a hand.
She looks to Feeful and is like, she clearly arches an eyebrow. Well, and he nods. Yeah, he also found my slingshot.
Tips the hat at the comment.
She just looks at you. Very well. Captain Amelia, captain of the trading galley known as the Luxurious Feline.
Wonderful name. I've gone fond of felines as of late.
Indeed.
Zorus Mayhem, at your service.
A pleasure to meet you. You're not from here. You don't look familiar. I've never seen your kind before, no offense.
Well, my kind is rare. I don't remember where I come from. I just remember a crater, so fun.
Mr. Tusk, are they a relative of yours? Can't say so, Captain. Can't say so.
But anyway, it is dreadfully sorry to hear about the acquisition of your illegally transported goods.
The theft of my goods, you mean?
I was trying to be tactful, but yes, straight up fucking stolen. As I raise my voice.
Oliver, you hear the straight up fucking stolen. And she just nods. Indeed. It seems that for some reason Nest is discontinuing old trade alliances. Lord Baragon will have to hear about this.
Politics is such a dreadful thing sometimes, but alas, something necessary to keep the world afloat.
Hardly.
But such poor form. At least when I steal, it's more elegant than that.
She just looks at you kind of suspiciously. I will not be seen with a thief.
Well, I steal from the deserving.
She just kind of scoffs. Labeling thievery as noble might fool a child, but it is still thievery.
Oh, I am not labeling it as noble. I just call it poetic justice.
Well, if you want to talk about trade,
and I will assure you, my affairs will not result in the disappearance of any belongings of yours or your crew.
I should hope not.
I have a short life, at least I feel it so, and I did not wish to spend it either in a fucking brig or, hanged.
We would have to wait for the High Hammer's justice before you would be hanged.
And anyway, I heard that you have to vacate, and what is your port of call? I believe that is the term.
Indeed it is. It is the Lion's Keep. It is the first and only keep in the Great Plains. It is the only city in the Great Plains now. Now that the great Leonin tribes have fallen to all but dust and ruin.
And that would be in the mainland of the world.
Yes.
Well, if possible, me and my companions would like to charter passage with the luxurious feline towards the mainland.
I suppose so, but I have no use of you. However, I can think of someone who does have a use for you. She is on board the ship. I warn you, she will try to sell you things, and she is eccentric at the best of times.
My kind of person.
And she just gestures, "Go on board, then. Leave Feefel with me. I need to talk to him and get a letter to his father anyway."
And remember, get to your father as soon as possible. He's looking for you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayhem.
You're welcome. And I just wave my fingers a bit. There's a little spark and a whisper in his ear, but do cause a bit of trouble.
Whitehill, encouraging delinquency.
May? Abso-fucking-lutely.
So, as you walk on board, May,
Mischief managed.
Oliver, do you close the distance so you can follow May on board the ship?
I've been watching him conversate from only like a few feet back. So
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm just
Just no one acknowledged you.
I mean,
Just enough to eavesdrop.
It's pretty obvious that she's
It's
like
pretty
right there with them, but
It's
just
like obvious she's there, but no one acknowledges
whatever
it.
social like circles form, she's just outside of it, staring in.
So there's levels to the eavesdropping game, you know?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
They're like borderline Karen levels.
Yeah.
It's just grandma at the window, you know?
Mm-hmm.
so as you board Oliver and Mayhem, there is another feline on board. Would you care to begin?
Yes, I would. So, as you see this other feline, you are suddenly lambasted by 3 other small cats, waving items in your face.
Oh no, she's got children.
Yep. Waving these items enthusiastically, meowing, and all you could hear is the words smell and buy being
Smell
chanted.
and buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The items
Okay.
that they are swinging at you seem to be little bottles.
I smell one of them.
Oliver smells them.
Yep. You will as well?
Yep.
So, one of the bottles just smells like, again, a lovely, lovely jasmine kind of styled perfume. Kind of has a very lovely kind of, Eastern almost scent. is the one you get, May. And for you, Oliver, you smell something kind of similar to like vanilla and cinnamon. It's very well-made perfume.
This is. That's not bad.
And you hear, come, ka, Lee, go,
Fucking Tess.
come here.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, that's the name of the 3 cats.
Is this Tessa? Just.
Oh no, it's not Tessa.
Oh, okay. But it's just because she did that.
Yeah,
No, she
well,
does
it's a
that for
cat.
all her cats.
Oh, okay,
It's
got
gonna
it.
happen a lot. Come here, come here. And there's just emotion.
No, May has not stopped walking. They have.
Yeah, these cats are kind of, I wouldn't say shoving you in her direction, but every time you kind of like, anytime you try to like sometimes get around them, they just kind of like get in your way just enough to kind of keep funneling you towards.
Yeah, no, the thing is, Mayhem is high set on the goal. He is not deviating. If the cats get on his way, he's gonna step on. Like, I'm sorry, kid, but that's what goes.
Well, thankfully, it doesn't require much pushing or prodding for Mayhem.
Yep.
Oliver, do you follow the guiding, or?
Yeah, she follows over. She stays at her normal couple feet distance.
Like sometimes a kid gets on the way, like the cane hits them, and they're like, ah.
Yeah, they're adept at this game. They seem to have employed this trick often.
I love the play on herding cats. I love it.
So what was the goal again?
Just getting to you. Just getting to you.
Just getting there. So yeah, they do.
And as soon as I do, I just love the play on herding cats. It's fantastic.
Those are my servants. We have been traveling for so long without a sail. Would you please? And she motions to a little chest that kind of flips open and has different layers. And in it is, well, you're going to get a laugh out of this, I think, DM. 100 bars of soap. I want to just repeat that.
Yes,
Yes,
100 bars of soap.
Yeah, we got that.
Incense, candles, just all sorts of just items that all have a very strong scent. Did you know? It's like, did you know that this scent will make you get up easier in the morning? Yes. She doesn't know.
Do you know that I don't sleep?
You do not sleep? Oh, then you need this one. This one will help you sleep.
Oh, my sweet summer child. Oh, I do not physically sleep. I stay awake at all times. But the odors are wonderful.
Well then, she digs a little deeper. This one will help you dream then.
I appreciate the attempts, but no, I apologize.
Oh, well, a pity. Well, what about you, little creature behind? And they kind of peek around you to look at Oliver. Come.
I did not say I wouldn't partake, however.
Oliver walks over.
Oh, you are such a shy little thing.
And creepy. Anyway.
Creepy? No.
I'm not shy.
Not shy at all?
No.
No? Just
No,
quiet?
just on full on creepy. Yeah. No
Well,
offense.
little one, I have a wonderful scent for you if you're interested. It will make you very, very attractive.
Attractive?
Yes. You will be irresistible to certain people. You will be, as they say, blossoms upon rivers. At least women or men will be. Whichever your preference.
May is just having
Will
a
it
full
make
kick out of this
people
shit.
want to be my friends?
I believe they would.
Which
Would
one?
you perhaps like to buy some?
Which one?
And she lifts up a little bottle to you and offers it forward, so you're free to get it. Yeah.
Oliver takes it.
So, it has a very grassy scent.
Ooh.
I just would love it if Oliver just would go, "Oh, thank you," and then walked away.
Exactly. But you do see the cats are kind of doing the little fanning thing. They know how this game is played, so they're all kind of like, I wouldn't say blocking your retreat,
they're selling the product and
but
making
they're
sure
selling the
nothing happens.
project. They're doing the hard sell. I gotta look up what perfume cost is. I just absolutely forgot this. Because I bought a whole bunch, but I did this way last night, maybe. 5 GP, so they she'll probably try to sell it. Would you be interested in for 8 GP?
Oliver actually looks like pretty pleased by the bottle.
Mhm.
She just kind of examines it for a minute and says, "Your other bottles smell like civilization, but this smells nice."
You have fine taste. There is a place in my homeland, and it is nothing but grass and sun upon. It makes me so happy.
It sounds nice.
By the way, quick fucking aside.
Mhm.
I probably know this scam. I've probably done it.
Oh yeah, well, or is it a scam?
Like, I've done similar shit.
I mean,
Could we do a fun test of mechanics here?
sure.
Could he roll for maybe insight against my merchanting?
Yes,
Skill?
roll your merchanting skill and roll it querying charisma. White, please roll an insight check.
Would I have advantage because, I fucking swindled people for a living?
Sure.
Let's get Yuki. And let's use my new skill, so merchant knowledge, and that is charisma, you said?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So,
well, there's only one way for this.
so hilariously enough, May, you don't think she's swindling anybody. You think she's actually like a legitimate merchant.
Uh-huh.
Child, why don't you try
It
a
is a
little bit
merchant
upon...
vessel.
Why don't you try a little bit of scent upon your feathers?
Oliver just pops it open and I don't feel like Oliver knows how perfume works.
Oh, here, darling. Then
Aw.
help
She-
them. Literally, mayhem
I
at
think
1.5 years old.
I think she would
like-
go to pour it on her head.
and I just go, and that Kane immediately goes, like,
Considering
May,
how strongly scented it is, I mean, it is obvious that a little bit of it would go a long way.
literally, May in his whole 1.5 years of wisdom goes with the cane.
Like,
Is that wrong?
Yes, darling. You do it like this. I properly apply, just a little splash and do it in
a little bit around the ears.
Yeah, a little bit around
The bird ears.
the bird ears, and then on the lip, around the lip,
So,
where the
Oliver,
lymph nodes would be.
you are suddenly surrounded by those 3 felines, purring and meowing and pawing. It is our finest catnip blend. As I said,
knew it.
it will make you infinitely more attractive.
Cat. Oh. Actually, I have ideas now. How much
Oh,
did you
but
say it
that's
was?
just for cats, though.
Oh, did you not wish to make friends with felines?
How
wanna
much
make
did you
friends
say?
with cats, but there's other things I want to be friends with.
With enough scent. you could eventually make friends with everybody. I think you'll be wonderful at it.
Okay.
She just merely smiles and forgive my
No way.
trickery, she says, kind of giggling at herself. Half the price.
Quick question for our DM.
Yes.
How long have these two been gone?
They've been gone about 20 minutes by this point.
I'm gonna go check on them.
Alright, so you
Go
slither
look for them.
you slither back. Tyrador, Altera, do you follow along?
No.
Yeah, because at this point, sandwiches can only make me sit for so long.
I'm
Alright.
taking a nap.
Tyrador just fell asleep at the table, just...
I'm going to tie my axe beak to his leg before I leave.
So what did I miss? I was being bothered.
No worries. So, it's catnip and the catnip perfume, and in exchange
heard
for the
ha-
trickery,
I heard
it's
half price.
Yeah,
And
half the price.
And what would be half price, though?
I said 7, so...
You said 8, but
Oh, I
Oh
thought
no!
I said
Shut the
7.
fuck up.
I thought I said 7. Sorry. Well, I'll just run with it. So 7, so let's say
3.5.
3 gold and a side of 5 silver. Right? That's how it works, right?
yes, that is
Yeah.
exactly
Yes.
how that works.
Yeah.
or a golden electrum.
Yeah.
If anybody uses those.
Nobody
Oh,
does.
don't start.
Not in the wildlands.
Okay.
How
And she-
about
One of the cats kind of takes the coin and, passes it over. And what you see it go into, like, a little, almost, like a little jug. And you hear the clink, 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 clink. Well, there's some
did
other
you pick-
coin in there.
Oh, you
And you
paid
said-
the woman directly? I was gonna
You
fucking
you
talk
said
her
how
down.
much?
I'm sorry?
You said how much was it?
3.5.
3.5. So she actually just hands you 4.
Would you like change?
There's a lot of things I'd like to change.
They're not the best with social cues, so keep the photo.
Actually, funny thing is, there's a sad smile goes over the feline's features. I understand. They take you dead seriously. Like, dead seriously. Like, oh my god, you poor creature.
And
There's also a lot of things.
between
I'd like to
May
say.
and the cat, Oliver is just like looking back and forth and looks confused now.
And that is the perfect point to leave off at.
There are a lot of things I'd like to change.
And just, oh man.
There's a lot of things I'd like to change between sad smile and what the fuck.
But
like, am I hanging out with fucking psycho? Like, it's just,
yes, you are indeed hanging out with a pair of psychos, and it's okay.
and I'm the one that talks to dead people.
Yep. Yep. How do you like
Those group of
how do you like them apples? So, oh man, I want to thank all of our fantastic audience for watching. This episode was a little slower than the last episode, but they can't all be combat heavy. But we have said goodbye to Miss Meredith, and we are currently saying hello to the newest character by Callie Cat. And of course, my brother David has finally been able to rejoin with Oliver, his little owlin. Of course, the rest of my cast of characters are fantastic, and I couldn't do this without them. We have Mr. Matt playing Tyrador, our Minotaur Ranger.
I'm here for the sandwiches.
Also, our sandwich aficionado.
Yep. Him and Ruben are going to get along just nicely.
I actually imagine that's actually a sad holdover because of his rich lifestyle. He would only come out of his room for like parties for the free food, like gatherings and everything. I just love this. I think it's
Like,
actually
just
make
gets
it
out of
super
his room,
sad.
takes a plate of food, goes back.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Mr. Whitehill playing May or Mayhem. our bard.
Oh, darlings, if you think chaos is at its peak right now, wait until I get wild magic.
And last but certainly not least is Mr. Mason playing Autera, our rogue.
Love seeing people's
Oh,
reactions.
wow.
Just skip on the snake.
I totally skipped the snake. I'm so
Savage.
sorry, Eric.
It's okay. I exist. I wasn't in the last conversation. I get it.
Just trying to round
We
things
do,
out.
we do, of course, have Mr. Eric playing Azorlin, our musician.
Yeah. Where the hell did those two go?
Either the owl got me or I got the owl. That's the assumption.
Yeah, that's the assumption. Something went. Azorlin just assumes something went wrong.
It did.
I'm also excited to
Made
buy
money.
soaps.
But
But that waits for next time.
indeed it does. And I, of course, am your king of the wilds, Dr. John Wolfenstein, and it has been my absolute pleasure to come back with a bang. Welcome back, Mr. David. We are overjoyed to have you again.
Good to be back.
And Callie Cat, we are looking forward to seeing your new character.
It'll be fun to have you. I am Yuki, a mere seller of scents.
And with that, we will catch all of you fantastic